Jordan, for real?
Yeah, for real.
You sponsored by Jordan?
Yeah, I get free shoes and clothes all the time.
That's crazy, yo.
Yeah, I don't buy that stuff no more.
That's nice, man.
I mean, I spent my whole 20s trying to get that opportunity.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, as I said, man, we was rapping over the quarantine a lot. Just with food in general, man.
Yeah,
Just the general food, just not even like having like deep convos.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta make it yourself sometimes.
Ah, man, that's it, man.
Most times.
When you got kids, man, you can't run around. You can't be out eating all the time, man. You gotta have fun with it.
Yeah, you never been to the Wario spot?
Yeah.
Oh, you been?
I went just because I saw you talking about it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it's,
I
it's some
think.
good stuff, man.
My dude Steph go hard.
Yeah, I ran out there on a couple lunch breaks, man, from the west side, bro. When I was out there.
Yeah.
I was working out
He
there.
be in there like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning prepping
Yeah.
daily. Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be, right?
I mean, that's the
Not supposed to be, but
that's what it is when you got that aesthetic you gotta upkeep.
yeah.
That quality. Gotta keep that shit.
I mean,
streamlined.
it's fire. They be lined up around the block. Them white folks be.
Yeah, that's why I was always going during lunchtime. Like I would hit like that, like 11, like right early,
Yeah.
and get in there, and call it in, and pick it up. And
Yeah.
worry about it.
Them white folks be lined up around the block.
Yeah. As I said, I've drove past, and I'm like, ooh. I was like, I'm cool today.
What you here by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Like this your spot by yourself?
Mm-hmm. Our daughter, you know,
Mm.
I get her a lot. I just don't have her this weekend.
Word.
She actually helped me set this up. So to be testing wipes.
I don't know what you said.
Yeah.
Something like such and
She helped me
such.
set this up, man. Testing the mics and whatnot. She got so much energy, bro. Man, I
I
love kids, man.
love kids to a certain extent.
There's
Yeah.
levels of it.
Yeah, kids is bloodsuckers, man.
Yeah, it's like I still got the toddler. Then I got the like boy that's like getting there, like he about to be 8. So like I got the 8-year-old and then like the toddler, man. Like I got the one that don't speak English and I got the one that like he should understand English.
So how
but
many
he just
is this
don't.
so far?
I got 4.
Oh yeah, you put in work.
I'm done though, man.
Hyperactive joints, man.
2.
I'm done.
2 is enough. 2
Alright.
leaves room to where if I slip up, 3 is the absolute
Yeah.
stop, no more.
Yeah, I got one, man, but like I want one more. Just one more.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I guess I know because I've been there,
Yeah.
but I don't want to be there no more.
yeah. I mean, it's cool. Like, I mean, yeah, especially like when you got the household, you want your other one to have, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that was the reason
that
why.
brother sister bond or brother, you know, sibling
Yeah.
situation. So you know, I like
What's
I
that?
can,
Bullet,
Bullet, yeah.
bullet. Yeah,
Yeah, don't bite the bullet.
yeah.
Yeah, I just picked up a bottle of Woodford. Was it 2 days ago?
Woodford is good, man.
Yeah.
I haven't had that yet.
Knob Creek, it's not bad, man. It's bad that I know it with the duct tape on it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sponsored. I ain't sponsored by like Jordan and Nike. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure it out.
I ain't sponsored at all.
I gotta make.
I'm out here trying to get a motherfucking
Don't guilt
scholarship.
trip me. It just
No,
Man, that's good. It's
That's a
blessing,
good
though,
thing.
man.
That's a
yeah,
good
it
thing.
just happened to.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, just even like watching you from a distance, bro. You've always been true to your passion. You know what I mean? You ain't never tried to be like, this is what I want to do.
No,
like,
this has
is
been
what I
me
wanna
for
do
a
'cause of
very
them.
long time.
Like, cause you talk about like, you talk about everything. Like, you be like, yo, y'all don't even know about this. Like, y'all still be, like, you and Dan are the two cats that I like. I like just seeing y'all just talk your shit about the shoes because
I try not to, cause
they don't understand.
it's a fine line between like talking and then just like, oh man, now
Talking out your ass. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I
I
mean,
mean,
that's with anybody that got something to say. With everything, you either got the person that's really like
yeah.
thorough.
If I talk, it's because I know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
Yeah, picking and choosing that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That's real.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Sometimes it's okay, in my opinion, though, to like to not know what you're talking about around people that know what they're talking about, so that you could say something and maybe get a good correction.
Yeah.
There's certain rooms that require silence and just ears. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, because it be stuff to learn if you just.
it's. I mean, it's even. I don't. I me like just even in my now new, profession. I would even say like being a chef. People called me a chef.
Yeah.
Like y'all, my peers were like, "You're a chef." I'm
Facts.
like, okay, but now like when I'm still around other chefs, I still kind of like,
Right.
Kinda
I still, I make sure I'm not. I'm never gonna be the one to know it all, but like,
Yeah,
or
just-
even portray that. But
Just
I
always
definitely,
keeping an open mind.
and I still get, self conscious about it, cause it's, it's different. Like that service industry is weird, bro. Cause somebody not gonna like your food.
Yeah,
Somebody not gonna like your service. You know what I mean?
My dude Steph Don Wario said that's a
You gotta get
culinary
past that.
drains the life out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put your all into something for somebody to just say,
See it in the trash,
Yeah.
like for real. Like, remember I had just got my my business cards, like, walk past moving through the room, and I see that joint on the floor, and I was like, it's time to go, man. Like, 'cause I just see my business card on the floor, and I was like, that was like, I was like, oh, okay, I was like, that's not cool. I was like, but I don't even know. May have dropped it. We don't know. So, but you know how you do the flyer, the club flyer. I'm gonna pull up, man. You like,
Yeah.
Trash food.
But I wasn't. I'm not the type.
one of them to.
Yeah, nah. I'm same way.
Yeah.
But like,
So don't ask me for your mixtape in the gas station. Nah.
Yeah, I think they kind of ventured off.
Yeah.
yeah,
They still do it in Texas though.
Oh, for
They
real?
they do them in them big cities, man.
Yeah.
Big cities they do them for sure.
But what's really good? It's your boy Dex, and you are on the Perception is Key podcast. I have some guests with me. How y'all feeling today?
Good, man. It's been a long day.
Yeah,
Getting past your
I'm
challenges.
alive. I can say that much.
Yeah, it's been a long
Nah,
day.
it's Easter, man. So this whole podcast I wanted to just circle it around food, and just kind of how important it is, like as far as even health, but to the culture, man, in general. Fast food, it's all plays a major part, man. I think for one, I was talking to somebody. They were like, "Yo, Chick-fil-A has like the best chicken sandwich." I was like, how y'all feel about that in general?
It's up there. I'm sure it's something I haven't had I'm sure it's better.
Yeah.
That's considered fast food, probably.
See, I'm one of those like I'll deal with it
Yeah.
through the drive-through, but I'd rather get it off the counter, turn
Yeah.
around and go sit down and eat it, because that's
Right.
how they want to give it to you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like fast food is the model, but the passion is dropping it right on
Yeah.
the tray and
Yeah.
handing it to you, and you eating at that
Then
point.
it's
So
just
like,
steamed too much in that little foil pouch.
Facts.
They having them little.
they have a really really good sandwich though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
you
don't-
could tell it's more integrity in that than like,
Yeah.
other places.
Listen, I ate a McChicken the other day,
Yeah,
and I was like,
humility.
I was like, I gotta stop, man. But I did it just because I was really like on the go. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I was like, I just need
Yeah.
something to put something in there. I was like, I didn't want the burger. I didn't want nothing else. I was like, let me just. Get a
Sometimes there's
chicken
more
sandwich.
value in convenience than integrity. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, and
I
that's,
mean, it's a million sold for a reason, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just that package is there the same every time. You know what I mean? I think Chick-fil-A does a good job with it. My whole thing about Chick-fil-A though, I think people really appreciate the idea of it more than the actual food. You know what I'm saying? The food isn't really that good in my opinion.
You don't think?
Nah.
it's
I think it's like a fine line. It's like,
no,
plus they
but-
got 100 million sauces. If something's not right, you can make it.
right. But listen
better.
though. But think about it. Go back to the mall.
Yeah.
You remember? Only the old heads was running at Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I remember every time I go to the mall, like my grandma, she'd be like, "I'm about to go get a chicken sandwich." I'd be like, "I want Sbarro."
Yeah.
Or I want the bourbon chicken. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The chicken sandwich wasn't even in the
Conversation.
it wasn't even in my conversation.
Well,
Even
Chick-fil-A
growing up, even
wasn't
through
really
high
here.
school, like even through high school, it was we get 2 McChickens because that dollar menu popped off when we was in
Yeah.
high school. So
Yeah.
we was like, yo, but Chick-fil-A was only in the mall, and we weren't even jumping at it when it was in the mall
Mhm.
until it did the brick and mortars out here. That's when people started like, because you could get to it in your car, you
Yeah.
could pull up and go
Mhm.
home. But like,
I
I,
just
only knew
remember-
Chick-fil-A originally
Yeah, I remember that YouTube video where old dude was like, "Yo, and some waffle fries." You know what I mean?
Oh, the
The
Unforgivable.
Yeah,
Unforgivable. Yeah,
Unforgivable.
that was man. That's an old video. bro.
Low key, like I think he alone kind of brought up Chick-fil-A for people who didn't know what it was, even if they walked past it in the mall.
I didn't even know what Chick-fil-A was when I seen that video in high school, because I don't remember no Chick-fil-A being around like that.
See,
Yeah.
I only saw it, like I said, it was never a restaurant. It was always in the mall.
Mhm.
But I wasn't looking at the Chick-fil-A. I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know, chicken sandwich. I want that big old slice of pizza. Like that was
Yeah.
it. Like that was the Sabaro.
For sure.
I wasn't checking for nothing else.
that pizza involved into the bourbon chicken.
And the
The bourbon
in
chicken
the
was fire
pretzel,
from
you know,
jump.
in the pretzel, like you get your pretzel or get your
Oh
slice
yeah,
of pizza.
from Etienne.
Yeah, wasn't nobody checking for that. What
Yeah.
else? What else did that was it? There's a few little food spots that we was growing up with, man. But it was mainly like the pizza.
Yeah, it was the pizza. It was the bourbon chicken for sure.
Yeah,
I think those two stood out so much that I think anything else was just kind of in the mix.
Yeah. I mean, never really had like the want for anything
Plus,
else.
my mom wasn't buying everything anyway, so
At
those was the
all.
ones that I was probably getting the most to begin with. I can't even remember. That was so long
Oh,
ago.
Steak Escape. That was it.
yeah.
Steak Escape. That
No,
was the one.
it was either that or Charlie's in
yeah, or Charlie's. But yeah, like
Steak-
that was
there. What?
the Steak Escape.
Steak Escape was it.
Yeah.
I remember Raging Cajun. That was the joint. That was it.
Oh.
When I first moved, because I came to Ohio late. Like I
Mhm.
was like senior in high school when I moved to Ohio, and you know, in Virginia we did go to Chick-fil-A in the mall. Like that was it. You know, you go to Foot Locker, you hit all your shoe spots, and then you go get either Chick-fil-A.
Because 9 times out of 10, all you had was 10 in the pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta make that work.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Nah, but as far as food and being a chef, like how do you, like, I mean, you can't just do regular stuff no more, huh?
You can.
But do you? Do
Yes.
you want to?
No, the thing is, it's about not being lazy.
Yeah.
It's not about and not being cheap.
Yeah, that's the big one. Not
It's
being
all
cheap.
about like
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell when somebody does something cheap.
Yeah.
You can tell when it's low budget
Yeah.
and anything. You can tell when somebody's shirt's made low budget.
Yeah.
You can tell when a
The
sneaker
rule of
was
thumb
low
was,
budget. He do it
cooking-
all the time. This sneaker is not built like this sneaker.
Yeah, but the rule of thumb, even with cooking, is if you're gonna use fewer ingredients, you better
You got to
up the
know
budget.
how to up the budget, or you execute a lot better.
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
understand. You have to understand less ingredients better. If you're gonna go less is more,
Yeah.
you have to understand that. Just like if you're gonna sell something, if you're gonna sell a white tea, you got to make sure your marketing's got to be up. It's
Yeah.
got to be. You got to be able to sell it more. But like, yeah, there's nothing making basic.
I
It's
feel
gotta-
I feel like
if
the
it
white
tastes
tea
good, it-
statement, the way you say it, like the white tea, even your market don't really have to be up either way because it's a necessity sometimes. You know what I'm talking about?
But it
Food-
still levels the white t-shirts.
Yeah, there's still levels of white
Yeah.
teas.
Yeah.
It's proven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I only buy Hanes t-shirts to go under my jerseys. I wear them a few times, I throw them away.
Yeah.
You get some Egyptian cotton or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it's
Yeah.
levels.
Yeah, make sure you take care of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know. So how long have you been cooking as a chef?
So I started 2018, my man. 2018 July. Where's one of my great friends, longtime friends, Pastel. She started a collective called Humans of Columbus.
Okay.
You know, I was watching from the phone. I was at the house. I mean, I've always like been cooking breakfast and stuff like that for
Yeah.
the family and things. And I just hit her up like, "Yo, like I want to just, I want to help," you know.
Yeah.
And me, you know, you watch these movies and documentaries, and you see these chefs like yelling at people like, "Oh, you gotta clean the dishes for 6 months before you can even start picking parsley leaves." Like you thinking it's wild in the
Yeah.
kitchen. So like, I was like, "Yeah, I'll just help you like prep, like cut up vegetables and stuff." And she was just like, "Nah, like you gonna cook." Like
Yeah.
I was like, "All right, whatever." You know what I mean? Like I'm like a whatever sink or swim type individual when it comes to that stuff. And boom, she was just like, "Yo, let's start working on the menu. Let's just give some ideas." And we just came up. with like a Moroccan style menu, and we just knocked it out, man. It was legit. I ended up cooking like 150 like chicken legs, bro, with like no light, like in the darkness on a grill, man, like. And it was popping. It was great. It was cool. And then that like just started it. And I really didn't have any like basis on how I could even develop a menu. Like, and I'm still even working through that. But that's where it all started from that point. And then, you know, COVID hit after a couple years 2 years with doing the events with that. And then COVID hit, and I just started dropping plates because I was home all the time because I was working from home. And I was like, you know what, I'm about to cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I just started drop the salmon dish with some yellow rice, man. Never forget it. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to do this again. Yeah. And I just started taking pictures. You know, I feel like I got a good eye. Started taking pictures and then started putting it out. And then somebody was like, can you come do a birthday? And I was like, what you want? It was like tacos. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Cool. Went in there, smoked up a few tortillas, man. They house stinking and stuff a little bit. But, like, the food came out good. And then after that, it just all progressed. And then I got my commercial experience from, an individual a restaurant that helped me out, you know what I mean, and put me out in the forefront with a lot of people. And I've done a lot of stuff at a high level, just being fortunate just by putting my own neck out there and just saying I'll work for free. And they're like, no, we're going to pay you, but, come on out here. Yeah. And it was like, and it's just, I've been in some great spaces through the events and just through, the specific individual,
Right.
And just because, he's got some stuff going on, I really wouldn't put his name out, but,
Yeah, I noticed
there's a lot of good people.
I noticed you picked up and started cooking too, like crazy, like.
Yeah, wildest thing I think I ever seen in the pandemic was cooking. Somebody introduced me. I guess he was waiting on me when I made it out the hospital. This dude's name, Mr. Edward Kavisha. He's a photographer for Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
And he does a lot of work for a lot of like famous faces. So
he's the real deal.
The real deal.
I talked to him the other day, man.
So he invited me over his house one day, this random summer night at like 1:00 in the morning. He invite you over his house, you better come over his house. Yeah. So he started making pasta from scratch, and he got like this garden in his backyard, and he's picking like just fresh tomatoes and like all kinds of like vegetables out of his backyard. So while he's cooking, he's telling me like, man, when the pandemic was dry, he said he grow all these fresh crops, and he would just put together these like, I guess these plates for people, and he would just have like, he would set his backyard up like a restaurant. Granted, like wherever it is that tournament they do in Dublin,
it's Memorial.
Yeah. That's his backyard, so he got tables set up around there, and he's charging people like $200 a plate. And he like, I'm been cleaning up in the pandemic. I was like, bruh,
but just sitting inside of the food you're eating though, you know what I'm saying? Like it's all around you. That's dope.
That's cool. Yeah, I met Ed at the anniversary.
Oh, for headquarters?
Yeah. I met him there, and that's when like I was following him off the fashion.
That's crazy.
Yeah, fashion. Wow.
I was running him off the fashion, and I was like, bro, you're Ed. He was like, yeah. He was like, we just swap Instagram, and he was like, you cooking like this, and you live in Columbus? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, pull up to the crib, and like, and I ain't even been able to like, we text on a regular basis. Just whatever, because I asked him about wine and stuff. This dude, he's about to set the wine situation off out here. But like, I'm just like,
you go over his house, you just gonna be endless wine.
Yeah, it's like
he might pop a bottle of Tom P if he like you enough.
Yeah, that's not like I do dinners. I be like, yo, what I need client wants wine. He be like, get this. Yeah, like Ron, same thing. I hit Ron up, yo. Yeah, client want this. So.
I know Ed a little bit more than Ron, but Ron cool people too.
Yeah, I know Ron more than I know Ed.
Okay,
and it's like, and that's how I, met the two.
Yeah, but Ed.
I was about to give a story how I got started cooking. I don't want to even do it no more.
Oh man, no, your truth is your truth.
Nah, man, speak it up.
That's how I met that dude. Somebody would pull him to the side. Was just like, yo, I want you to meet this dude when he get out the hospital. That was just like a memorable moment. We went over his house like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, eating pasta and loud music.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna wake your wife up? He like, no, it's soundproof down here.
Yeah.
He got original Thriller plaques. hanging around,
Yeah.
like original Barbies.
Yeah.
It's a wild experience, man. A bunch of like he just got portraits of people he took with his little Polaroid. Like,
Yeah,
he
he
like
got-
man,
Yeah.
He's a fashion, like one of the like
Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union,
fashion, the fashion week photographers.
and the winter.
Fendi.
Yeah.
All that stuff,
Yeah.
man. Like Karl Lagerfeld, bro, all that. Like he's
a little old Columbus, huh?
up there in
Bruh.
Dublin, bro. Chilling.
Bruh,
Yeah.
he different.
Yeah.
So
He's
like,
serious.
but you know, when you got out of the hospital, did that influence you to cook too? Not just that, but like just trying to cook for health. And
When you going through all that transplant stuff, they try to teach you better habits, and you adopt some. Some of them you don't necessarily.
yeah,
I think I got into cooking because, like, you know, my dad went around, my mom was at work. Me and my sister hungry. We just watching cooking content, and then
Yeah.
cooking content became what I prefer to watch over like
yeah,
anything else. So you gonna watch this stuff and consume it, like
Yeah.
overly consume it. You going to pick up on stuff if you watch it enough, and then you start learning techniques and getting into stuff and start learning, you know, better knives, and
right.
you kind of just slip and fall into a
That's a
The
rabbit
world.
hole, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. I legit I always watch like the docs and the stuff on, the chef's table and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But like that's I would, if I have to just give like a number, that's like 5% of the industry.
right.
Like you're not gonna be around that atmosphere. It's really not that type of like world. Like, and the thing is, I've only worked in one commercial kitchen.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And that was at headquarters. You know what I mean? And that was they would ask me, hey, can you come help out? And I would come help out.
Yeah.
Just off to my personal experience,
yeah,
because I'm used to cooking in people's homes. So
Right.
the pace is completely different.
probably
You know what I
faster.
mean? It's wild, man. Like, like I can just, think about I did probably 50 crab stuffed salmons, you know what I mean,
Mhm.
in a day. Boom. Running them, shrimp and grits, boom, boom, boom,
Mhm.
all that stuff. Everything, like doing that. I did the prep. I did, the expo where I was making sure everything was right and tickets was lined up. I was doing all that stuff, you know what I mean? I was,
Mhm.
being called in, just asked to help out with that, and I learned some great workflow techniques for that,
yeah,
for my own self, because I
Mhm.
do parties of 40 people, 50 people, you know what I mean, whatever, to much, I'm working on, 100-person party right now, working on menu,
yeah.
working on, all that stuff, man. It comes, man, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm similar to what you just said too. Like the way that I started cooking was just being in a single parent household. You know what I mean?
oh yeah,
It started with ramen. It's like, yo, I didn't really even know at the time that there was like different levels of ramen, but
Yeah.
I was creating my own levels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like whatever we had in the kitchen to make it better. And then like, yo, it was a grilled cheese, but I went to, my mom was a bowler, so she would have us in the bowling alley all the time. And bowling alley food is really good. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I got a grilled cheese from there. I was like, yo, this is different than mine. I thought I had the best grilled cheese in the world. So then I just started experimenting, trying to make mine better.
What was so special at the bowling alley?
Bro, I don't know. I can't tell
fried
you.
food, it's fried food, man.
Somebody grandmother in there.
Was it
It's-
more than
it's-
just cheese?
No, it was just cheese.
Oh wow.
It was just better than mine. I don't know. And then I figured it out. You know what I mean? And then it was just that I was putting too much butter on my joint, and I
Mhm.
wasn't putting the right butter. I was putting that, back in the day we used to get that. I can't believe it's not butter, country
Yeah.
crock. You know what I mean?
That margarine.
Yeah. So, I was using better butter, and then
And a lot of people think that's really butter. It's like,
nah,
Man,
it's
listen.
not.
that's not butter.
It's not. And then I think my grandmother died, and they were cooks. They would make dumplings from scratch, things like that. They had their own rum cake. She was very Christian like, so she turned that rum cake into like a 7-Up cake. You know what I mean? So that way
Yeah.
she didn't feel bad about getting tipsy off it. So they made a cookbook with all her recipes,
Mhm.
and I was just dibbling and dabbling in it and just like trying to recreate it. And then I just started like, yo, cooking is actually way more enjoyable than buying something and eating it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it just got to the point where like now me and my cousin every weekend we're cooking something. I'm helping her shoot a video for her Instagram, and we're cooking together and playing music and having drinks. You know what I mean? It's just now it's more than just trying to be nutritious and nurture your body. But now it's just like, oh man, it's a social thing. You know what I mean? So at this point in my life, man, I'm just taking everything, not just cooking, not just everything, even lawn care. I'm about to start a herb garden. You know what I mean? Like little things like that. Just getting back to the roots of everything, because that's super important, and I think that's super. I think that means a lot more than just because we run so fast, we don't live in the moment. You know what I mean? At all times, and then you miss the moment, and it's just too late. But yeah, I mean that was pretty much my experience and why I started cooking, and I think I do a pretty good job. You know what I mean? But then I look at your stuff and I'm like, bruh.
I tell people don't compare, because I mean, trust me, if you look at my stuff, I'm looking at Marcus Samuels and stuff. You know what I mean? So like, trust me, I know that feeling is the same. But like I said, I'm the same way, man. I was making fried bolognas when I was a youngster. You know what I mean?
For
like,
sure, definitely.
Like, listen, man, like mustard and bologna. You know what I mean? I was making that. I was making noodles. You know what I mean? But like, I think eggs. You know what I mean? Like making scrambled eggs. Like that was.
I learned how to make eggs better off this old like Hispanic grandmother on YouTube, and she just folded it so good. I was like, and I did it like I don't know what she did, man. But she explained it the best way that she could, and it worked for me. And I make the best eggs I could ever make. I don't know.
Listen, I'm a firm believer in that 10,000 hours, bro. Yeah. I don't think you can master, because you could do something good the first time, but all it takes is somebody tell you to do it again, and you're like, all right. And if you got to just keep doing it, man. Like 10,000 hours is real, because, like, I think I cook eggs more than anything. It's probably my favorite thing to eat. Like, I like eggs. And the thing is, I'm not that person. I like eggs in every form. Right. Doesn't matter what it is. I like it in every single form. So when people are like, "Oh, I eat eggs," I'm like, "No, you don't eat eggs." Like I really eat eggs, because I eat them in every form, and I'll make them in every form. You know what I mean? So it's real. Like, I can really transform it and make it something, I could build a lunch, dinner menu off of just eggs. But that's just, I learned that, you know what I mean? Just eggs, man. And then, like, I mean, it took me a minute to get into the sunny side up type situation. You know what I mean? But you find value in certain things when it's made the right way for you one time. Right. Because that's what a lot of people, like, even especially in the black household, man, like, we so quick to be like, man, hell no. Right. Like, get that out my face, man. Like,
well done steaks.
Listen, man.
That's a waste of meat. Pause.
That's
big waste.
But like, even just like people like vegetables, man. Yeah. Like vegetables, green beans. Yeah. Green beans, succotash, whatever. You know what I mean? Beans, like, but no, like, but that's all that. But I'm saying that's all we knew was like green beans, broccoli. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like, where did Brussels sprouts come from? Nobody started messing with Brussels sprouts, bro, until probably about a couple years, some years back. But growing up, Brussels sprouts was not an option.
And people only made them in one form. They didn't really
right, and that's how it said until you had them made in a proper fashion. Then you was like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? Like, I still like some fried cabbage, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still like with it. I'm still with that. You know what I mean? But when something's made the right way for you, then you gonna be like, okay, you know what I mean?
Where did lima beans go?
Lima beans are out there, bro. Lima beans are out there. Lima beans are out there. Me, I don't personally like them, but I probably haven't had them. I would give them a second chance if they were made a certain way. If they were made right.
You can almost make anything if it's made right. Yeah, you might mess with it. You got a higher percentage of messing with it.
Yeah, it's just, or it's got to be just that way. You know,
because the way Brussels sprouts are prepared now, I think people are more prone to them.
Yeah,
but
I like them crispy.
Yep,
you know.
Saucy and salty and peppery and just spiced up. Like, I mean, that's just kind of that's the black people thing. We sauce it up. You know what I mean? We gonna make sure it's right. But like, that's how a lot of things, you know, for the black community, man, we just don't get exposed to it. Number one, and number two, that not being exposed to us makes us fearful of it,
Right.
because we ain't never seen it, we ain't never tried it. We gonna smell it before we put it in our mouth.
I hate
Like,
when my
so-
wife do that. Like, yo, just try it. Yo.
Yeah, but I'm very open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm very open minded when it comes to food, for sure.
Yeah.
Even just general, man. Like, I mean, I was in the military.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I did get an opportunity to go to some other countries. You know what I mean? So you kind of gotta like, you know, shut up
Yeah.
and color. You know what I
Once
mean?
you go
Because
to
that's what they
Mexico,
gonna give you. You know what I
You
mean?
go to Mexico and get a taco. It's a different world.
Yeah,
It's a different world.
I've
man.
never been to Mexico, but I would go down there and I would blow a bag on just food. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I wouldn't
Yeah.
even care about. I don't care about shopping in no city. I don't
That's
care
why I
about-
travel more for.
I don't care
'cause
about I don't care about going to nobody's mall.
Yeah.
I'll
You know what I
travel
mean?
more for food than
Fact.
like
Yo,
apparel and stuff. Like, bro, I could do that in my sleep
yeah.
from wherever.
On my couch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can
no,
see what's dope on my couch,
right.
but I can't taste it.
Yeah.
I can see. You know what I mean? Yeah, but like, if I'm traveling, I'm gonna go spend money. I remember the first time I went to Okinawa.
Okay.
So it wasn't mainland Japan, but it's a southern island off of Japan. I went
Okay.
there. I was there for first time I was there like a day. We went to a sushi restaurant. It was on top of a bowling alley.
Okay.
It was lit. You walked up like these steps, got to the top, kicked them foots off, sat down. Funny, man, because one of the pilots I was with, he was there. Like, we're in Japan. He goes, hey, can I get a Miller Lite? And I looked at him like we in Japan. But I was like, whatever, you know, ride your wave.
We got Sakura.
I was like, no, that ain't even,
Is that
bro.
even there?
I
You
just,
talking about
no,
the
they got
hibachi
it.
place?
They got Secure.
No, that's a
Oh.
beer. That's a beer.
Oh,
Yeah, they got that. They got Kirin and all that stuff.
You
But I
gotta
was
say.
like,
I'm about to say, I hate that place.
nah, yeah, but so I'm just like, yo, I think I probably spent like, and this is probably a light bag, but I probably spent like 150 yen, like
Yeah.
just on sushi, just like bring it.
What's
Just-
that? What's that? That's less than dollars, right? Yen is,
It's more.
it's more.
Yeah, they're like
Mhm.
$1.70
That's
to our
crazy.
dollar at that time, or
Yeah.
maybe even now. But yeah, like I mean, you're paying 50%, 70% upcharge on
That's
the
Chinese
buck.
currency. That's less. It's just like
So, but yeah, I spent for myself just on sushi. Like I spent almost $200 just because like I was just there. So I was like, you know, we gonna get with it. Like I'm just going.
I know you watch some documentaries, man. When they got that fish market and they get those like crazy big tunas, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
disgustingly huge tunas and crazy prices. They take it back. And
Listen, man.
they have like special, like, I mean, you have to have the special cutter that cuts it. You know what I'm saying? The butcher that butchers it.
Listen, man. I would love to like. If I hit the lottery, bro, I'm traveling. I'm going abroad just to go learn how to cook stuff. Like I'm moving the family out, bro. We gone. I don't even care.
My next move is a tomahawk steak, man. I need one.
Yeah,
I'm never
man. Let's
cooked
do it, bro. You can come to the casa, bro. Bro,
Yeah.
no, legit, bro. Every time I've had to cook for Ron, bro, Tommy's is on the menu.
Yeah.
Every trip, man.
Just
I never
call it
forget.
Tommy.
He put me up in a house in Memorial Tournament, hospitality house, bro.
Yeah.
Just dropped off 8 Tommies. I just burned up 8 Tommies
Yeah.
on site. Some dude's
bring 'em to you.
some dude's backyard. I'm in there just cooking tomahawks, bro.
Mm-hmm.
At a hospitality house.
What you got in the backyard to grill with?
Propane, gas, green egg.
The green egg. The green egg.
I mean,
with
not
pellets?
propane gas, but propane and a charcoal.
Yeah, the green
But-
eggs with pellets.
Mm-mm.
No.
No, that's not a pellet. That's not a pellet grill.
Okay.
Green egg is
That's
like
not a
charcoal,
Traeger.
ain't it?
Charcoal.
Yeah, that's charcoal. But
What about you? What do you got like there? I know you got something because you always grilling.
Both.
Both propane.
It just
Yeah, I mean,
depends.
you-
like propane is convenient.
convenient,
Yeah.
quick. That's like dinner. Like if you're trying to knock out dinner with the family real quick, but you want something grilled,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
boom. But if you like weekend, let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I'm on a grill, I make love to my thermometers though, cause
Yeah.
I don't got time for no mistakes. Or
Nah, man, yeah, no, but that's. I mean, bro, chefs, we keep the thermometer on
Yeah.
site, bro. I mean, you don't send nothing out unless you temp it. You know what I
I'm
mean?
not gonna
Like,
lie, I don't need a thermometer.
You should. You would
got you,
enjoy
bro.
your
I might
food
have to.
more.
Yeah.
listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. You'll start. You know how that like. You'll get the touch. You'll get the feel. You'll get the time. You'll know once you start temping stuff. You'll
Right.
start feeling like because a lot of people just don't. They don't know.
Yeah.
They cook it till it's just a brick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
This
See,
where you get some finesse when you do
I
that.
usually take it off. Like I'm a big searer and smoke the rest of the way type guy.
Yeah.
So that's why I cook on a time. I think I learned it from Texas, to be honest.
I mean, you can cook with time,
Yeah.
but you got to make sure your temperature's right, like your heat temperature.
I got a
And-
gauge. I got like a barrel grill with the smoker on the side. You know what I mean? I got like some Texas stuff.
Just cook indirect. I mean, I got it.
I always cook indirect. It's just I don't know. For me, it keeps the flavor in, locks the juices in. You know how you gotta wait for it.
Yeah, sear lock it in, but
Yeah.
if you get your temps, bro, you
be good no matter what.
Yeah.
bro,
one
like
thing-
even chicken, like you like chicken more
Serious?
if you cook
If you
it
cook
like
it
I don't cook
right
chicken
to
on the
if you
grill.
cook it
Yeah.
to literally that one. I personally go to like 163 and then let it rest to 165.
yeah, cause it'll rise
It'll
up.
Yeah.
man, because if you pull it off at 65, it's gonna go up to 170.
Yeah.
It's gonna tighten up, but that takes time. I mean, I don't even hit the mark every single time,
Yeah.
but I do my best to meet it. You know what I
Right.
mean? But like for steak, beef,
Yeah.
that's the prep, man.
I think that's probably the most overlooked like thing is just letting something rest.
Yeah.
Mm.
You let it rest, it like redistributes in the way that like
Yeah.
people just be like, it's done.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
I do let it rest, but like it might be one piece that I do cut into and get going on really
Yeah.
quickly
Mhm.
because I thoroughly enjoy steak. I think steak is like
Listen, but you will appreciate it 10 times more.
If
Yeah.
you
Just
allow-
do this. Anytime you're just doing like steak, do steak and just have like your vegetables
yeah,
just ready to cook.
yeah,
So that you naturally are just focusing on getting your vegetables together while your steak is resting.
yeah.
So your mind is off of like I'm ready for that steak. And when you get them veggies done, you be like, boom,
Yeah.
steak time, ready to go.
Yeah, cause it don't even like drain like as
Yeah.
much after you cut it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just nuts, man.
What's your top restaurants in Columbus? You know what I mean?
top
Like,
restaurants, man?
I know you mentioned Hen Quarter. As,
I'm the wrong person
yeah,
to even go that route, just because, like I said, I got kids. I don't get out as
Yeah.
much as I would like to.
right.
There's a few places that I have been, you know what I mean, but like I can't really speak to greatness. I mean, I even, if I have to say a spot, it's just like I like Thai food.
Time.
I like
Yeah.
Thai food, like Jasmine's out there in Pickerington.
Yeah.
Crazy. I like pad Thai. I like some pho. Wario's.
Yeah.
Sandwich. You know what I mean? Sandwiches, bro. Emmett's. Emmett's out there in German Village.
You put me on the spot.
Locks.
Yeah.
Locks Bagel Shop.
Locks Bagel Shop is crazy.
Their pastrami
Locks?
is nuts,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
That's pastrami crazy
That
too at
pastrami
Oreos.
is- yeah.
You know, I've been to Blocks a lot. Like in the morning time, early morning, getting some brunch.
Not blocks, locks.
Oh, you
The
said
Locks.
Blocks. Oh, I'm about to
No,
say.
the
I'm about to
Locks.
say.
LOX. Like
Yeah.
the rap
LOX,
group.
Yonkers.
Yes.
Yonkers.
Where's it at?
It's right there
It's
next
on
to
High Street.
On High Street.
You know where the Graduate's at.
Yeah.
All right. That side street between the Graduate and that block going to the Eagle.
Okay.
It's right in that back corner underneath the little pergola.
Okay.
Or if you
Locks.
just put it in your phone, take
Yep.
you right there.
Take you right there.
Hey,
Boom.
you right.
Locks
Yeah.
Bagel Shop, bro. Get they
Yeah.
pastrami. That thing is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Pastrami.
Yes, bro.
It's like 13 for a bagel. You throw you off like wow.
$13 for
Yeah.
a bagel.
But if Steph ever do
They'll
it
give
at
you free
Oreos,
coffee though.
Yeah.
They'll give you free coffee
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
They'll be like, you be like, can I get some coffee? They'll just, here you go, man.
Bro, we talk a lot about coffee. Me and you both.
I listen. I love coffee, man.
How do you
Love
take?
coffee.
Do you prefer black?
I can, but I prefer like my cup. If I can say, let me get a cup. I get a nice flat white.
Yeah.
I'm a flat white person, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
You know.
Basically, flat white is the American cappuccino.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is what it is.
When I do coffee, bro, it doesn't matter. Right now, it's a difficult time for me. I've been staying away from dairy because I got eczema, man. Dairy just flares it up. I just, you start paying attention to your body, start realizing what foods like you don't agree with. But man, cheese is so good, and I thoroughly love dairy. But oat milk, changed my life, man. Because actually, I think it's better than almond milk.
My wife be making almond milk.
Yeah,
I like oat milk better than almond milk.
Yeah, she do too, but I've found the difference.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the difference, but I don't.
Yeah.
What made you start making it?
I didn't. That's my wife.
What made her start making it?
A friend just told her it just tastes much better.
How you feel about it?
I mean,
Same to you.
it's pretty cool because I mean, she used like dates to flavor and honey, and then that really it sweetens it more than you would think it does.
Now I'm one of them people too, man. Like my range, man, my bandwidth on any type of food, man. I'm with it. Like I can go get my coffee from BP. I can go get my straight $1.20 coffee. Boom. Or whatever creamer they got, whatever coffee they got, pour it up, boom, throw it in a cup holder and head to work. I'm cool. Or I can go slide over to Mission and go get that $6 cup. Or you know what I mean? I really don't, you know what I mean? I'm gonna find a good cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And like I'm gonna find that goodness in it. Like I can go get me a McChicken, or I can go to Wario's. Like I can slide. Like my bandwidth is like I'm not too phony for
too bougie.
Yeah, like I like alcohol. Like someone pull up to the party and they be like, bro, like if that's all that's in the refrigerator, then like that's what I'm going to drink. You know what I mean? Like I'm not phony like that. Like, but if you give me an option, I'm going to choose what I like. Right. You know what I mean? But like I'm not too.
So I've been like the last 4 years I've been using coffee to like season or like to season my ribs.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
It's better with beef though.
You think so?
I've never tried a coffee crust, but I'm not a stranger to it. Like I'm very aware that people do it, but I've never tried it.
Yeah, it's an affinity with beef for sure. You know what I mean? Great book, man. Flavor Bible.
Flavor Bible?
The Flavor Bible, man. Listen, you don't even need to be like a chef. Like it's the Flavor Bible. It will legit just tell you what goes with what. So you can go, literally, you can say pistachios. It'll give you a page of ingredients that goes with pistachios. Down to onions, garlic, beef, like whatever, like anything. Clementines, you can go in there and swipe through clementines. You can go look and oh man, like just whatever, bourbon.
Yeah,
it'll give you a list of everything that just pairs with bourbon, that goes with bourbon. Now, of course, the execution's got to come with it, but it can open your mind a little bit so that you have this Bible. You go to your pantry and you go, oh man, all I got is black beans.
Open up black beans. At it right now. They got a vegetarian one too.
Yeah, they got so like you open the book up and you just be like, man, all I got is black beans in the kitchen. But you don't want to go like Mexican, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or you don't want to go Spanish, whatever. But you can be like,
dude, help me out.
I didn't know. I can make a black bean stew. I can make whatever.
Crazy.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like,
big flyer.
Just things. Yeah. Like, you can just really,
Yeah, I try to make a vegan chili. And I use black beans instead of red beans, because that's all I had was black beans. But I probably should have had that food Bible because it didn't hit like
the Flavor Bible. Flavor Bible, great tool, man. Yeah. I use it to this day. I think any chef that's still out there cooking, that's still progressively trying to, sharpen their knives, man, they're still using it, man, because it's just something. It's not a cookbook. It's just something that explains to you and tells you what works. And for somebody that's seeking creativity, man, you're going to go to it and be like, oh, okay. Because some stuff ain't even in season. Some stuff is not, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like what I've been sleeping, bro. But because I'm an East Sider, because I'm from the East Side, we just got a Saraga. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, I walked in Saraga, bro, and my anxiety just started flaring up, bro. I was like, I got to get out. I was like, I got to go. I said, I have to go because I don't have enough time. I was like, I came here for one thing.
Yeah, I love stores like that.
And then I was like, I gotta go. And I was like, I have to leave.
That's what I used to do at the Andersons before they closed it down. Cause they just be having like a spice rack out of this world.
Yeah, so like I was
they
like,
had
man,
pork.
because I had to go get peppers for burrito tacos, and I was like, I knew Saraga would
Oh,
have
they'd
them.
have
I
it
was
all,
like, so I was like, and they had the big bags. I was like, I need to go get the big joints. So I walked in the gate, and I was just like,
Bro, Instant Pot birria, fire.
Yeah.
it's good. It's not fire though.
No, man.
It's good.
I'm telling
It's
you,
good.
bro.
It's not fire
What's wrong with the Instant Pot?
because process.
It like kind of cuts corner.
Because process
Yeah.
is the
Little bit.
ultimate. It's a great feeling, bro. It's just like when you smoke something, man.
It's all about the process.
It's the process, man. It's just like when you were making your coffee.
Yeah, it's the process.
It's the process.
Yeah.
It feels that much better. There's nothing wrong with pressure cooking. There's nothing wrong with the Instapot. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just talking about reward, bro.
Yeah.
Like when you can, I did that. You know what I mean? Like I did that. I watched it. I did that. Everything.
I was telling people the other day, I was like, yo, especially people that smoke. I was like, bro, you have a whole like setup. You have a whole thing that you do. It's like a ritual. You know what I'm saying? The same with coffee. Like coffee and smoking really ain't too far off. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, because I'm so into coffee, I'm like a coffee nerd. That's why I got into vinyls, because like I like music the same way I like coffee. You know what I mean? So and vinyls, like it's a process. You know what I mean? When you get halfway through there, you gotta flip that record. You know what I'm saying? But the Instapot still is fire, bro.
No, listen. And then look, full disclosure, bro. Transparency, bro. Man, I use wifey. My wife bought the Ninja air fryer.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen, she made me a believer. But I use it for convenience purposes to get the kids together. You know what I mean? So like the kids is like, I'm like, I can't sit here and butter base stuff. You know what I mean? Or sit here and try to do all this and watch it, because these kids is ready to go. They're chewing their arms off.
Yeah.
So I can throw, stuff in the air fryer, get it done, get it out, boom, send it off. You know what I mean? And like I use it. It's legit. I've found uses to help me like prep. So like using like a dehydrator.
Yeah.
I haven't. It's got a dehydrator on it.
I didn't know that.
So the one thing that I've learned over just one ingredient that I'm really very fond of is mushrooms. So the mushroom has way more flavor when it's dehydrated than you rehydrate it. It's weird. It's a weird situation.
Rehydrated is more like spongy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the flavor is just nuts. Like the flavor is crazy. On the flip side,
So what would you put a dehydrated mushroom on? What would you do with that?
well, you wouldn't put a dehydrated mushroom on it. You would dehydrate it. It concentrates the flavor, and then once you can make a stock from it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where they like do the ramen stocks and all
really?
that stuff, and they drop the dried ramen, the dried mushrooms in there, and it.
You gotta think, if you get like a Shin Black, like it comes with like dehydrated like
I
vegetables.
watched this video where you do dehydrate some lemon peels and then process them and made lemon peppers.
John Weissman.
Really?
Yeah.
I got his cookbook.
Serious?
Joshua
Yeah.
Weissman is he's
That
lit.
dude be putting in
Yo,
work.
yeah, he is. He's mad. He's
I
mad.
got his cookbook. I bought it. Yeah, I bought it.
He's like when he does stuff, it's on like a technical level,
He's a madman though.
like a scientist. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I follow his stuff on Snap. So like Snapchat, you can it's kind of like Reels, but they got you can follow people. It's him, Men with the Pot. I love Men with the Pot, yo.
I never paid attention to that.
Bro, it's dope. They in the woods.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
that dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
be
watch,
watching him sometimes.
I watch that one. I watch All About Cooking.
All about cooking.
All About Cooking. This
Okay.
dude, he's the dude that does like I bought 5 pounds of potatoes, and he makes like 4 dishes with it, 5 dishes with it, or he just did when he's like I got 5 pounds of garlic, and he makes like.
I had to ask
stuff.
you when y'all done.
Yeah.
Some more YouTubers. I'll be watching Mr. Make It Happen, but he be. Hey, I like my stuff seasoned, but he be going too hard sometimes.
Yeah. See, I watch a lot, but more of the guys that are really like they using ingredients. Like I don't care about the people. Not say I don't care. I don't run to the people that are making the. I'm going to recreate this. I'm going to recreate that. Like
Crunchwrap. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
I want to see what you do with a mushroom. I want to see what you do with a cucumber. Like, how do you make a cucumber? Like this dude, he took 5 pounds of potatoes and he did like 6 different dishes with 5 pounds of potatoes. He did like a soup. He did a fondant. like he did the things. He did butter.
Yeah.
Just butter. He did garlic. He made like he was making sauces. He was doing like what? Like
Yeah, man, with the pot, these dudes was in the woods, made their own ravioli with like some type of beef and like maybe a ricotta cheese. I can't tell because they don't tell the ingredients. But bro, in the middle of the woods, just cooking it up.
I mean, I like to cook, but it's a different type of love on that other couch.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, and y'all know what I love, so
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, cooking is one of those things where it's kind of like it's you need that skill set. If you like to eat good food, you need to learn how to cook good food,
Fact.
or pay somebody to do it. If you have kids, your kids are gonna need to eat.
Right.
I don't know. I think the biggest pitfall I fell into with kids and learning and liking to cook is you watch how fast their palate like develops. And then you kind of gotta live to that standard because you try to revert them back to like some of your hardships growing up, and they like, nah, I don't want this. I don't care that you grew up like this. Like you was feeding me oysters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Listen, man. As I said, I introduced my daughter to chimichurri, man.
That's fire though.
Chimichurri's dope.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
That girl drown her food in that, man. Like, like if it's something that works, she be like, oh,
I'd rather
Dad.
that than a processed sauce.
Yeah, no, but she like hit me up. She be like,
Yeah.
Dad, can you make chimichurri? Like she knows like
Yeah.
when summertime come around, can you make chimichurri?
I'd rather that any day than some processed sauce that been sitting on the rack at Kroger's for like the last 6 months and it's got preservatives. You just give it a fresh herbs and olive oil and a little other stuff that's in there, and why not?
I think my biggest thing was like, yo, I'm gonna cook my daughter spaghetti from scratch. You know, maybe not the noodles, but the sauce from scratch. You know, crushing tomatoes. I'm doing.
That's
everything.
the only way we.
Yo, I'm telling you, I would.
Game changer,
I hate
man.
that she only likes Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? That's her thing. Like, I want Wendy's. I gotta get her out of that because I don't want some young dude to take her out on a date to Wendy's and she thinks she met the king. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, it's important. It's more than just.
It's different with daughters though. 'Cause with daughters, it's kind of like the natural competitiveness of men.
Yeah.
You kind of want to expose your daughter as much. So I guess whenever the day this guy does come around, he's like, nah, my dad do that all the time.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah, no, like my son's the same way, man. Like my oldest son, that boy will eat ramen noodles every day.
Really?
But then he'll wake up one day and be like, can you make burrito tacos? He ain't never had a burrito taco from nobody else except for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, he don't, that's it. That's all he know. So he go to school and be like, I eat burrito tacos all the time. My dad make them.
Yeah.
I'm like, but where'd you get them from?
And it's the
You
pot.
know? And it's like, I've even like, I've even been like very like chill. Like, there's like, it's very minimal, I would say. But the burrito tacos availability on the east side is like unheard of.
Yeah.
It's unheard of. You don't know. And I'm like, I know I could capitalize on it. I said, but the market, I just know like I can't. I was like, the love that I put in it, man.
It's different because you could taste the extra love.
It's like the love I put in it, bro. I just know. And even being realistic on like pricing and things like that. Like, I'm just like, man, I would be doing it just to do it for the community. You know what I mean? To do it for our side of the town, just to give. Basically, my name would just be.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. East side is not comparing with the north side, and I'm sad to say it.
It's not.
The north side is just. Lit,
I just
bro.
hate how people that. I understand if you grew up on that side of town and it's near and dear to you, like that's fair. But we're not gonna sit here and have an east side, north side debate. Like if you need to shop, you come this way.
Right.
So I'll make a long story less long. Like you got a friend from out of town. You're not going to drive him around in your car wasting gas on the east side of town. You're going to come up this way. People really revert from that, but, you know, I digress.
You know, and I think it's crazy because, like, I've been on the east side, you know, my whole time in Columbus. I think I lived on the north side for a very short time because, obviously, in certain places, the rent's a little cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was paying $400 for a one-bedroom. Me and my boy split it. It was weird. I slept in the living room. He had the bedroom, you know, but my short time lived on the north side was definitely like you understand the convenience of having everything there. You know, Easton is right there. Easton is a different animal now. I love it. The food
you
there.
can drive around and be a snob with your gas light on. Like no. Out here, you drive past the gas station with the gas light on. You better think about it.
Yeah, because that you can't turn around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can't turn around.
Or especially when you hit the suburb, like east side, like the north side suburbs, just like boom, 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 boom. They right there. You go out east, bro. No, like you like even just like the transfer from Reynoldsburg to like Pickerington is still even like it's a little like
So
they share like the little freeway split, but it's like it's still like
you still gotta hop on the freeway to go from Groveport to Reynoldsburg and Reynoldsburg to Pinkerton. You still gotta hit a major road.
I'll get out here. I don't know where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's all good though, cause I'll be back up north sometime soon.
Yeah, summertime, man. I'm gonna be cooking, man.
Yeah.
We can get them Tommies lit up, man.
Let me know, man.
I'm always
Whatever.
about the Tommy,
I'll bring one through. I think I saw them. Y'all been to Carfangas?
Carfanias, yeah, they come out. Them Tommies come out in the summertime. They a little more easier to get. They pop up at Fresh Time a lot. Kroger's just start getting them like maybe
last year.
summer. Yeah,
Really? Like last summer, like pandemic, they started
Fresh
coming.
Time though, you could depend on them to be there.
Yeah, I heard about that restaurant. And then my daughter's allergic to nuts, eggs, milk, and dog dander, bro. So it's really hard to cook for her.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard. Like I literally have to cook because like you buy store-bought ravioli and they always got cheese in it. She can't eat it. Her throat will start itching.
So what you put inside the ravioli?
I gotta just put beef and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. As long as it's cooked, the egg don't bother her that much. You know. But I gave her a cookie. There's this bakery called Kitty's, and I take her to that bakery, right? And it's just a nice little quaint bakery. They got some good coffee. They bake. Their bakers are dope. Like their bakers are top notch. So I got her a cookie. Now I'm just thinking it's just a sugar cookie. It ain't gonna hurt. But she's itching. She's like, I'm like, I can't breathe. My throat. I'm like, damn, I literally had to go to a Walmart and get her some like Claritin so it'll help it out. But yeah, that's the difficult thing too.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, I didn't even know I was that sensitive to milk. You know what I mean? Until just paying attention to her and then just like, oh, milk is really affecting me. And that's why I had to get away from dairy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got to dial down to dairy,
So
man.
you probably would have been one of them kids in school where you couldn't bring cupcakes. I remember, man, it's like that shit emerged like as soon as I got out of school.
Yeah.
It's like peanuts, like
man,
what's going on with y'all?
I think my parents just beat it into it. You gonna eat whatever's on the plate.
Yeah, for sure.
And we just dealt with it. If it hurt, we just kept.
Yeah.
I remember sitting at the table. So like I remember now like I don't know why I can't be as thuggish as my mom was. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember I would sit at that table until I ate all my food. You know what I mean? And if I didn't eat all my food, I would just fall asleep at the table.
One
And
of
be
my
like,
kids cry. I just like, man, just go to bed. But that's why it's a fine line and like putting your all into like cooking something and your kids is just like, I'm like, man, no, eat,
man. That's it, man. I'd be like, yo, that's like I just be having my little go tos for them, man. Like they get the like the 3-course, man. Just the general chicken, green beans, rice, boom. I'll get that off to them. You know what I mean? Like even throughout the week, but like
I need to be better about that. I just cook whatever I feel like it. And
yeah. I mean, like it's just the way everybody's like daily schedule's different, man. You know what I mean? Like it's really hard, like cooking dinner. Like dinner can really be done at like 7:30, man. It should really be tight. Trying to get them together and be settled down by 8:30. You know what I mean?
Yeah, ready to go to bed.
It's just man.
Nah, I don't know, man. I ain't trying to do nothing crazy.
I mean, I'm just saying, you keep a drink. You always been like that since we was kids, like nigga.
What you mean?
I mean, I was very literal as I could be.
Yeah.
You just always been a mixologist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
I mean, am I lying? You say
it's
you know
crazy,
him that
bro.
long too.
Me and this nigga was in high school, man. That's how I met Dex.
I met him through a job, bro, and bro, like Jay Wood is just dope. He's just always been a dope individual, and I just liked him for who he was. And I didn't know he was so popular because, like, obviously I don't know people. I didn't know people in Columbus. I was just an East Sider, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know too many people, and I was just getting into clubbing. I was just getting ready to start, like, becoming the person who I was and trying to figure out who I was. And when I met him, he was just a funny dude. Bro, like I've never had a problem with him, man. And
listen, man.
He's just straight. He's who he is. He don't change for nobody or nothing, man. He just gonna be whoever he wants to be.
It's crazy, man. Like, so I'm from Columbus, bro. I've been here like forever.
Yeah.
But what shifted my whole even like situation with my starting my adulthood in Columbus is I went to the military. So I started my adulthood in Tampa, Florida. So when the whole transfer of energy where like everybody bonded together out of high school, coming off of high school, cause like I knew mad people from like Independence and Ridge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we had that, cause we was on this side of town, whereas the north side is north side. That was it. You know what I mean? It was Northland, Croft, Haven.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All that. Like everybody knew everybody up on those parts of town. So, but I left right after high school and I went to Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was coming back, I was just seeing people that I just went to high school with, and then I came back in 2011 and I see Soul Classics.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Because in Tampa, you probably heard of it because, I mean, you of the culture is Renowned Goods down in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's when that Crooks and Castles, Karmaloop era was going stupid.
That was a good era, bro.
So
Man,
like,
it's crazy. Karmaloop is still around.
so right.
Yeah.
So I was in the desert in 2008, and I was ordering gear, bro. You remember the military ones, mids, the white and khaki. I ordered them. They was waiting for me at the crib, bro, when I came home from the desert.
Yeah.
So like that was like it wasn't like no hype stuff, but I was just like hype about getting Jordan 1s because at that time that's when the packs was coming out. So I had got the Celtic pack, you know what I mean, everything like that. It's crazy. I sold them to Butchie. Butchie's, I sold
Mike?
those. Yeah, I sold those. He's got mine. I sold mine to him because I just gave up on those. Yeah, but
call him Mike Beast.
Mike Beast. But yeah, I sold those to him. He hit me up because I had Dan clean them, and he was like, "Can I buy them?" And I was like, "Yeah, here." I was like, "I don't care." And like,
Because at the end of the day, you got to put like your name is just that. It's your name.
It's your name, man.
Once you put your name on your art and you put it out into the universe, it's not just yours anymore.
Yeah.
It's for everyone to dissect and overanalyze. So you want to always put your best foot forward.
Yeah.
As much as
I love it,
you
though.
can.
It's real for, especially it's real for me. Like, you know, like I'm walking into people's homes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they sitting at a table like empty dishes. So when the dish come, it's like, hey,
I've
listen,
been waiting on you to finish.
man. Like, you know, it's like one, they've been waiting. The anticipation is there, and then it's like, are you living up to what I've heard from somebody else, or what I'm seeing? Am I going to get the plated dish that you put on your Instagram?
Right.
Like, you know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
want what I saw on the picture.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So it's like I gotta like. That's the one thing I have to work with, that I have to stay on top of, is always matching the plate also with the flavor. Like,
it's a standard. I mean,
can't.
when it comes to food, is presentation matters because,
man,
like, no homo, like, I'm putting this in my mouth.
Yeah.
And, like,
Pause.
sometimes, yeah, for sure. But, you know, you're more prone to do that if, like, you're going to eat with your eyes first before.
absolutely, man.
You know,
and smell too, man. Smell. Like, that's another thing that I've really learned is like the aromatics, man. Like, you know, shouts out to my wife, man. She, you know, she believes in me, and she's bought me some of the tools that I've had. You know what I mean? That I got. You know what I mean?
Well, we all believe in you, bro.
Like,
We all believe in you.
I mean, she hates it. She be like, "Oh, another knife. Oh,
Yeah.
another cutting
Right.
board or another spoon, whatever." And I'll be like, "Listen, like this spoon you gonna be right off this spoon, or you gonna be this knife gonna make it right." Like
aromatics,
you know,
people really just overlook
like
that.
she got me like, you know,
Talk
she's got
about
me the small
They
smoker.
do.
You know, I can smoke cocktails and stuff like that. I
yeah,
can smoke.
I ain't never had that.
Yeah,
Yo,
like
I need
I
one.
seen
That's the
it
next
though.
thing.
Gotta-
Like the glow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I got that whole setup. I got I got a sous vide circulator, man. So like,
That's
Yeah, I
my
saw
next
that.
buy right there.
Yeah.
man, like
Yeah.
Sous vide. So what do you really want to get out of it when you buy it though?
It's like temperature execution.
Yeah, temperature execution.
temperature execution. My man, see, look, he's
Bro,
he's
I
a
know, that's
student
what-
of process,
Yeah.
man. Like listen, like this is the thing. So this is how I utilize the sous vide. I can get temp for. I can drop 20 steaks in the bath and get them all to one steak. Because think about it.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to cook 20 steaks for 20 different people
You put it
and
in
trying to
tote?
make sure you have a consistent temperature across the
That's
board.
a big deal because even if you got a thermometer, you only got so many thermometers. But if you
Yes,
put them into
man.
a bath, like you got,
And then you see it, bong
Yeah.
bong,
yeah,
send them off, let them rest. Like I've
wham,
done,
bam.
I've done 20 New York strips, bro. I've done 30 New York strips, and like that's not an easy task with having to do everything else.
Yeah.
And then going even back to the aromatics, once you include that, like I think people would love the taste of rosemary if they were able to identify it. They would love thyme.
Man,
They would love like a fresh basil compared to like the dried stuff on the
yes,
shelves.
man.
Yeah.
Or and now what I'm getting into is grinding.
Yeah.
I'm buying the
like
whole
mortar pestle type
Mhm.
thing.
Yes,
Yes.
that mortar pestle, but
I
I'm
just
buying
bought
the
one like
whole
a month ago.
clove,
Yeah.
allspice,
Yeah.
the whole thing, drying it. Like I said, the Ninja got the dehydrator, bro. You can dehydrate stuff.
Yo,
You know
so
what I
my
mean?
cousin,
I was making beef jerky.
beef jerky.
Yeah,
You
hey,
making your
but
own
that's
beef
the
jerky?
thing, though,
Yeah,
man.
it
That's
tastes
but
different,
listen,
bro.
When you make your own?
Yes.
Yes, bro, because
Yeah,
there's no
you sun-dry it?
preservatives.
Huh?
No, what
Nah,
you doing?
dehydrated.
Dehydrated?
Yeah,
You just put it in there and just go like just.
It takes
just
a
forget
minute.
about it the whole
Air
day.
fryer type?
Like the air fryer, some air fryers have dehydrators.
Yeah, I gotta
yeah.
figure.
You
mine
got
ain't-
it's a set it forget
I
it type
spent like
situation.
$80 on
Yeah.
mine, so I ain't got no.
But then when
dehydration.
you try it though, you like, oh yeah, this ain't no speedway trip.
yeah,
Nah.
yeah. This
Dude,
ain't no
bruh.
Jack's Links. What
You
say?
getting some, and then you get to pick your cut, bro. You don't know what
Yeah.
cut you
Facts.
getting.
Yo,
Facts.
that's facts.
Yeah.
That
A
is
lot of
facts.
people don't understand, bro. People just think they see red and they think it's steak. Like nah, man. Like no.
No, that's
Like and you're not a
Pork ass.
grown man in the food world if you don't know what type of steak you like. And I'm not gonna judge you off of which one you like.
what type of you like?
I'm a New York strip.
New York strip
New York strip,
over
bro.
ribeye.
Absolutely,
I like ribeye. Man, I like so many.
absolutely.
I like maybe I ain't had a New York strip properly prepared because I always just breeze over it. I get it at a restaurant maybe, but restaurants
cook-
don't always do you the way you want to be done.
I cooked a New York strip for Michael Red, and he doesn't eat a medium.
Mm-hmm.
He's a medium well. I cooked him a medium New York strip the right way, and he couldn't stop eating it.
See, with a New York strip, don't it got like
He
that
couldn't.
fat cap? Like you gotta
Yeah,
really-
the fat
It's
cap.
got a fat cap, but it has less fat. It has less fat than a
marble.
ribeye.
Yeah, it's no
See,
marble.
I like that.
No, there's
ribeye
marble.
'cause
It has less fat.
It had less marble.
Wagyu was on my to-do list. I haven't
No.
experienced that.
Listen,
Is it? It
You
can't
get-
be wax.
no, Wagyu is crazy.
Okay, I
Right.
never.
Wagyu
had-
is crazy. Wagyu is crazy.
I've never
Real
had
Wagyu is crazy. Like
They got
real
the
Wagyu.
fake wagyu.
Yo. So let me tell you.
No,
about,
you got
no,
got
let me tell you
levels
about
of
that.
Wagyu.
Okay.
Let me tell you about that. So like in Texas is so big on steer and steak and cattle. They got their own like steak that's like Wagyu, but they do it in Texas, but they can't call it Wagyu.
Yeah, no, you just can't.
I forget the name. I can't think of it. You might know it.
It's,
That's
I'm
what
a-
we considering taking our show on the road to.
Yo, facts.
Yeah, we looking at Dallas this summer.
Yo,
I'm
I'm not
looking
gonna
at
lie to you, bro.
relo-
I'm not
I'm
gonna
looking
lie to
at
you.
just
Yo, Dallas
relocating
is
in
a
general.
dope location, honestly, man.
yeah, Dallas is dope.
Heard it snow though.
Look,
It snowed in Dallas.
It barely snowed.
Barely.
Like,
But-
so like when I lived in Texas, you know, I lived in Texas for like
Yeah,
8
you was
years.
a
I live in
while.
Houston. Bro, like every so they have like these things called feeder roads, right? So everything feeds off on the side, but like
Yeah.
the main highway has a lot of bridges. So you know bridges and ice don't mix.
Mm-hmm.
And ice and people that don't know how to drive in ice don't mix either.
God,
So at
bro.
every bridge I would see somebody pulled over and like they pretty much hit a guardrail because they couldn't they just drove and they hit the ice. They were like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
they
yeah,
smash.
they
No,
got
they
it.
smashed the
You
brakes.
got pump
bro.
the brakes.
They
Yeah.
smashed the brakes.
so every time I got over a bridge, I just let off the gas and just cruise through the bridge. You know what I'm saying? And I was at work. Because I get at work at 5 in the morning and go do my deliveries. And my boss was like, "Yo, where you at?" Like, yo, I'm almost done with my last delivery. I'm about to come back to the office. Nobody's at the office. I was like, what do you mean nobody's at the office? He said, how do you do all those deliveries in the snow? I was like, bro, I'm from Ohio.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could do this. Like,
Listen,
in my sleep.
Short story. I was stationed in Wichita Falls, Texas, which is about 2 hours north of Dallas.
Okay.
On like the Oklahoma border. I was riding with one of the homies. He was from California. He bought the 2-door Explorer, right? And he's like, yo, we going to the mall. I was like, all right, man. I said, let me drive. He was like, nah, man, I got it. I got an Explorer. I said, I don't care.
Oh, he thought he was
you
on
need
top
to
of
let
the
me
road.
drive. You're from California.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, man, I got a Jeep. And I'm
You
like,
don't know like you think you know.
I said, you need to let me drive. And I was like, we have a bridge to go over. Like, it was a bridge. And I was like, you need to let me go. He's like, nah, man, we cool. I said, listen. I was like, just pump the brakes. That's all I'm going to tell you. Just pump the brakes and coast. And he's like, all right, man, I got it. So we get up the bridge. We're climbing the bridge. We start coming down. There's a red light at the bottom of the bridge. Of course.
the worst.
Brakes, man. All he did was smash the brakes, and we just start spinning down the
Damn.
thing. And I was like, bro, get out the car. I was like, I tried to tell you, pump the brakes. And I was like, you panicked. I was like, you panicked. I said, you can't do this. I said, you have to understand a bridge is a different type of road. It's not a road, it's a bridge.
Yeah.
So you got to pump the brakes or you got to coast, man. I was like, I live in Ohio. I'm from Ohio. He was like, you should have said it. And I was like, no, I told you. I said, let me drive. I was like, now. I was like, you almost tore your whole new car up.
Right.
I was like, because you thought you was
And
good.
it's eventually going to melt and be hot outside. You going to still have a fucked up car.
But yeah, no.
Yeah.
But and for me, in my opinion, the New York strip is the happy medium between the filet and the ribeye.
Yeah.
Because the filet mignon is tender.
You put that
tender.
at the top?
You
You put that over a ribeye fillet?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just double
Yes.
checking.
No, but
I got to revisit. I'm not.
Grill wise, I'm going with the Tommy because that's because you got a bone in ribeye.
Yeah.
You got to remember, I also look for like aesthetic plating wise.
Facts.
Because the ribeye curls.
That's why the lamb chop is so popular. It's a
I'm not gonna
beautiful.
talk
It's a
about
beautiful.
Right, but
We gonna talk about
Lamb
it.
chops is.
the
Oh man, I don't want to be that guy, man. But
Talk
I don't
about
care. Like if you
Go
see
ahead.
me in the streets, like say something. I don't give a fuck. Like, like it's,
I'm not with it, bro.
yeah, it's kind of like that.
They
That
alright,
new
man.
protein that niggas discovered. It's
Yeah.
like they been around, bro. Like, but niggas is now niggas out here frying lamb chops and
Oh
shit like
hell
Oh,
no!
my God,
Don't
Yeah,
do
just-
that.
fucking the whole shit up. Like
Hell no!
it's just one of those things that niggas like. It's just like burial. I think it's like
Yeah.
shit been around, but it's like
Yeah.
you niggas just like y'all discover shit and overdo it.
So
So
listen, the ribeye curls up, bro.
okay.
The ribeye because the eye has that fat, so it's gonna
Yeah.
curl up. So
I ain't never
for
thought
me-
about that, but that is true.
For me,
Yeah, it does.
plating wise, the ribeye just doesn't work unless it's a bone-in ribeye.
Okay.
I can work with that. However, the ribeye's got a lot of flavor. So if it's like you doing a ribeye like, and you mixing up, you chopping it up, whatever.
It's hard to fuck up a ribeye if you at least know
Yeah.
a little bit how to.
I
cook
want to
it.
do a prime rib though, but
Yeah.
I don't ever want to buy them. I was looking at
Because
one
they're
today.
expensive, bro. They're expensive.
Yeah, like $100, even
Yep.
more.
Kroger got them
Yeah.
right now for $100.
They on sale.
Yeah.
Like they had some. They was like $60, but I
Yeah.
still didn't want to for my.
But a New York strip lays flat,
Yeah,
flat.
that makes sense.
And it has, if you get a good enough quality one and if you prep it the right way, you're going to get the filet tender and you're going to get the fat. The fat is the vessel for the flavor.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's
It
the
is.
vessel for the flavor. That's why filet mignon is bland. And
Y'all
that's
mess
why
with Sam the cooking guy? That's my dude.
That's
Yes,
the man,
I was about
bro.
to ask you
Yeah.
about it, but I'm glad you brought
that's
it
what
up.
I seen him. He got the knife, bro. My man was
Bro,
out
yo,
there
he got
waving
the-
that thing. He was
literally.
waving that thing.
Yo, I'm
He
not gonna
was
lie to
waving
you.
that thing
I'm
like,
not gonna lie to you.
Oh, like he was on belly with the machete,
Yeah.
bro.
My
That's
daughter
what I-
likes watching them, so we watch them together.
Yeah.
But
That's my
I-
uncle.
I was gonna buy you the knife, and you told me you already had it. I think I messaged you about that.
Maybe. I don't remember.
Oh, no, I literally messaged you about
Oh.
that. I was like, yo, I'm gonna buy you this knife, bro, because like
Well, he
I'm-
got other ones if you still feel that way. At first, I just got the Nikiri. Now he got.
I just bought a
Yeah.
new knife, bro. I'm cool. I gotta chill, man.
Yo,
I
how
just
was
bought
you-
two new knives, bro. I
Yo,
gotta
they got
relax,
knives in
bro.
they got knives in what's the place we were just talking about on they just opened up
Saraga?
Saraga. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a little.
Oh
drunk.
yeah, they got them. Look, don't do them, bro. Don't buy them sweatshop knives, man.
I mean, still sweatshop.
They $15.
No, I know they had something that was like $30, $45.
No, bro.
Bro, get you a blade, bro.
Listen, bro, you're gonna get calluses right here, dog.
Serious?
Like, Man,
I still
listen,
gotta
bro.
work on my
I'll
knife
sell
skills,
you
though.
one of my knives, man. I
No.
got
Listen,
knives.
listen.
I'm trying to learn how to motherfucker like.
Let's have a class about that.
I got knives,
Us
man.
three. Let's do a class. I need to learn how to cut.
I got knives.
Take your time. You won't cut yourself.
Yo, I know it's the knuckles, right? You gotta use your knuckles.
Yes, bro. I got knives. I can teach y'all, bro. How
Teach
to
us,
use
man.
A knife,
Teach us,
bro.
man.
I'll get the
I got-
job done. I
I got-
made some jardiniere like I.
I got listen, bro. I got
Yeah.
some knives, man. I got a few, man.
Okay.
I just bought like my real good
All right.
like quality knives that I'll probably take
We're gonna pick a date.
forever.
We're gonna pick a date. I'm gonna bring some meat. Jay Wood gonna bring some meat. We're gonna pull up
I got a big patio.
and we're gonna work out it together. Yeah, for
Got
sure.
a big patio.
Big patio.
We can do Tommy's. We can do whatever, man.
We could bring the kids, right?
Yeah, man.
All the kids.
Can't come. I ain't welcome.
Yeah, I feel you. I
Yeah,
feel you.
no, I got 4, bro.
I got one, so it's not that.
They ain't supposed to be.
My
Listen.
kids. My daughter is a solo child. She always want to be up under me. That's the
How old is your daughter?
5.
5. Oh, bro, my daughter is about to be 6, bro.
Well, mine's about to be 6. What's her birthday?
July 5th.
July 5th. Mine's October 8th.
July 5th, bro. Bring her through, dog.
Yeah,
my
let's
daughter is 5 years old.
You around the
She
corner
like-
too, huh?
Yes, bro.
Let's go.
It took me 4 minutes to get over here.
Eastside boys.
4 minutes.
I didn't even put my seatbelt on.
Took me 24 minutes.
Yeah, that's my fault. Yo,
Yeah. But no, like, listen, I love fellowship, man. Like for real, like I'm big on fellowship. It doesn't matter the platform, whether it's food, bro. Like, I love working with individuals that are all about fellowship.
Yeah.
Right now, I got to do the cooking with dads at the convention center.
That's dope.
Big shout out to the African American Men's Wellness.
My dude was there. I
Marlon.
was supposed to go, but I did.
Marlon and them boys over there, man, doing great things over there, man. They brought me in. Malcolm, you the man. He brought me in. They reached out. I did the demo. I brought my 2 boys with me, put them on stage with me, help them everything, man. Like, and it that resonated with me because I have to work better with bringing my kids into the kitchen with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like helping me with dishes and just doing just general, just little stuff. Like my daughter likes sprinkling her cheese on her eggs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like
That's dope.
just being a dad in that space, that's a whole different even just conversation.
Yeah. I think it was. I want to say it was Hot
Probably
Chicken
how-
Takeover.
It had to be because they was really on that.
It was
around
Hot
that
Chicken
time.
Takeover before, but they had
For the record,
they had a brick
I
and
don't
mortar.
really fuck with
They
Hot
had-
Chicken Takeover.
Bro,
like
they
that.
had that little pop up shop downtown somewhere.
Yeah.
And me, him, and Corey, and then his
I had
wife.
it after the food truck.
Yeah,
Oh, I had it. The food truck. Then they had a spot in Ohio.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it after the food truck. So
They
I
definitely
can't-
was like
bro,
Like,
top tier back then. It's not the
watched
same
them-
as it was when.
we just watched them grow up. They don't really season. They spice heavy.
Yeah.
You either want it hot or not hot, but no
they
spice.
need some
no
salt,
season.
man.
Yeah, salt would take Hot Chicken Takeover.
Hey,
a
Hot
long
Chicken
way.
Takeover. That came from a chef.
Send them
Yeah.
to the moon, man.
Sodium, yeah, you give them some sodium there.
Salt changes the
MSG.
game, bro.
If you want, if that's your thing.
MSG ain't even the
Yeah.
it's not the winner. It's salt, man.
Yeah, like
it's a
straight-
flavor enhancer. I know it can be.
It
can
changes the game,
increase
dog.
hypertension, but you
That's
gotta-
that was even when you were asking me about is basic food bad? Like, is it wrong? Like,
Right.
no, like if you season it properly in salt,
Yeah.
it
to make
plays a
fun of
major
people
role.
like white folks for like salt and pepper, but it's like those are kind of like the basics. Like you get too freaky, it just becomes too much.
I don't know, man. I'm a firm believer. Like
You
that
pour the whole
Tony.
spice rack.
With that Tony Satchery.
Church, yeah, whatever. I know what you
I don't
Tony.
even know it. Did Tony?
Tony
You
C.
gonna call it Tony C.
Satchery.
Yeah, that's like Worcestershire. Like
Hey King, if you listening to this, bro, you gotta let me know what the C mean and saturates. That's definitely like some New Orleans
oh,
shit.
man, he ain't gonna say it right either.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah.
But yo, no, like for real, like I'm a firm believer in like different seasonings, like different rubs and stuff like that. Obviously,
Yeah.
You gotta have
brown
salt, man.
yo, brown sugar
Salt.
though in a rub is nasty.
Yeah, it's next level.
But like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta figure out what works for you and what works. And me personally, I don't go again. I'm a type of, you always known that I've gone against the grain, no matter what.
Yeah, you'll go against the grain.
So like the differences between Columbus and Houston,
A lot.
it's not necessarily. Columbus has its own culture,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm not gonna say that. I would say Columbus has a food culture too, right? But Houston, you can find a taqueria anywhere. Houston,
Yeah, but I would
you can find a soul food spot anywhere.
I would only disagree in the space that Columbus doesn't have the Columbus. We don't have a Columbus food.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
What's
That's true.
Columbus food?
That's true.
Tell me what Columbus food. Tell
Columbus
me what Ohio
food is
food
anything that's new.
Okay, let me give you a
That's it,
different
yeah.
perspective on that. Donatos. That's a Ohio style pizza. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, look, if you could tell me, if you could say, hey, like this is the pizza of Ohio, I would point to Donatos, and that's a taste of pizza. It's like Donatos. What's the other joint? Start with an M.
Massey's?
Massey's. Yeah.
I don't like that cornmeal stuff.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Like that's Ohio style pizza. The curly pepperonis on a thin crust. That's Ohio style pizza. You ever go to Detroit, you get that deep dish, you know that's Detroit style pizza.
Yeah, for sure.
You go to Chicago, you know that deep dish is that you know that's that. And then you go to New York, they got their own style. But one thing I will say, Houston don't have their own style of pizza.
No, word.
But that's a regional thing too, bruh.
Facts.
We don't got our style of taco.
You right?
So that's not. You know what I mean? Your argument's valid, but
Yeah.
like your argument's valid.
It's still regional.
However, that's a regional thing. Like
Yeah.
we can focus on that here because we do have the connections to Detroit. We do have the connection to Chicago. We're
Yeah.
Midwest. You know
right,
what I mean?
Midwest, yeah. And then New
We
York
have-
is north. Like, yeah, you're right. You're right.
So, we here. I understand.
I digress.
But we are very multicultural.
Yeah.
So we have hot spots.
Hey Jay, do me a favor. Can you grab that that knob? We're gonna open that up.
We got
Is this the one?
Yeah.
we got hot spots. We got we got moments for
Nah.
food. So perfect example. You remember when was it Sweet Carrot hit the joint?
Yeah, they came in.
Woo! They came in hot, and now where they at now?
They gone, but yeah, they was fire when they first hit the
Right,
scene.
Sweet Carrot had great food, but they just now they real quiet. They real quiet.
What's up with Sweet Carrot?
They had a model.
Pandemic kind of washed them.
Yeah,
Serious?
pandemic
They
watched
came
a
out
lot
like
of
right
people.
before it or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean they was comfortable.
they was
the
on
second
diners, drives,
location.
and they was on diners, drives, and
Yeah.
dive-ins, all that stuff, bro.
Yo, that's duct tape.
What was you doing, bro?
No, that's duct tape. What's
Oh,
up with Knob?
It's
What
cool,
y'all
bro.
doing?
It's from Kentucky, bro. It's
Fuck
bourbon.
Kentucky.
You know, they
I mean,
you
I
know they
love
gon-
Kentucky.
You
Y'all-
know they gonna
y'all-
get how they live,
Like,
bro.
you meant that when you said it.
Nah, I did. Cause like, yo, what they really got duct tape
It's
around
from
their
Kentucky, bro. They gonna make sure it's sealed, man. Come on, man. They gotta get that across the border.
bottle. All right.
But no, like, so like Columbus, we definitely we come in waves. Like
Yeah.
the one thing that's really come to light that New York is really big for is the African food.
Bro.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause-
Oh, you said New York?
Right, New York is you got pockets in New York. Everywhere New York is just pockets. You got no, that's the African part of town. That's the Dominican part of town. That's Puerto Rican part. But here, like, we know the Somalians is here. We know the Eritreans is here. We know the Ethiopians is here.
Shout out
Senegalese.
to the Eritreans, though. 'Cause they
Yeah,
was
yeah.
fine.
They be thick than
But-
a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mo opened up Hoyas, man.
Yeah, that's my
That's a
nigga.
big
Shout out
deal.
To, yeah.
That's a big deal because
Man,
you had
I tapped in with the Somalian community. They like, man, that's Americanized. Like, he had to Americanize.
you
himself.
have to make
Yeah.
money to be business wise. You got to.
Yeah.
And I can understand it. I'm not going to say it didn't have to, because I would say like Warriors. Listen, bro.
He from Cleveland.
He from Cleveland. That's
Really?
what I'm saying. Like, you know, like a lot of things good. You get your spin on everything is gonna be different. Like my burritos ain't gonna be burritos because traditional burritos is made from goat meat.
I didn't even know that.
Right.
Hey, you like how
That's-
I got you like how I got the whiskey blocks though, right?
Yeah, man.
Hey, so all this ice that I got in here is filtered water. It's not like straight out the tap. You know what I mean? Like I try to make sure that it doesn't mess up anything. But anyways,
That's cool. I wouldn't have shunned you.
Nah, we not hating on you.
it's okay, man.
Listen, Dex, bro, we know you were an aficionado. We know you of the culture.
Of the culture. Let's go.
But no, like, but Columbus, we don't have an identity.
At all.
I can say that.
But
We're a
it's,
food city. We get busy. We have our little food. We get the food popping.
Test market very heavy.
Test market crazy, bro. Piata dropped the ball.
Yeah.
yo, Piata was dope.
Initially,
It's good.
it still ain't bad, but initially,
Yo,
Yeah.
for my daughter to be able to have a place to eat and not have like fast food and not
that
have to
means
worry
it
about
holds a
some
different
bullshit.
place in your heart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
lit.
So it's different for me.
That's lit. Piata's lit. But Piata was not. It didn't stand the test of time because they opened up too many.
Bruh.
All they had to do was stay with the little 3 that they had in Columbus, and I think they would have been.
I think the first one I discovered was on Lane.
first one I discovered was on Main and Bexley.
Yeah, it was Lane
Yeah,
up there.
that's the one. Yeah.
But like, I feel like we have a great city though when it comes to food, and there's some sleeper restaurants out here,
Yeah.
bruh. Like,
All right, Knob, I see you.
there's some
Yeah.
Hold
sleeper restaurants out here,
Like Paulie
like
G's.
Emmett's, not Emmett's, but Chapman's in German Village, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That dude.
I
is
might have
doing
to take a
some
maybe
dope
list
stuff.
down before you leave.
Because
There's
Chapman's,
always
that dude
something
was
on
on the New York Times top
Really?
50 or top
Yo,
25,
I
something
went.
like that.
I went to Smith's.
Don't quote me.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you something about Smith's, man. I was the only black people in there. Like me and my cousin.
If you went today, you would be too.
Bro, can I tell you something about Smith's? I felt like I was in the 1960s. Motherfuckers,
German
motherfuckers
restaurant.
just kept running over me like I wasn't there. I was like, bro, I'm 6'4". How you running over me? They was like cutting in front of me in line. I was like, bro, you gotta slow down, man. I'm just here first.
It's treating you, black.
Bro, listen, I felt like it was the 1950s, 40s maybe, and it was like, hey, we don't got nigga sausages in here.
Man, for real.
But it was definitely
Yeah,
delicious.
it's a German
When we was there,
restaurant, bro.
it was a guy, I think, I don't want to say janitor. He was like the guy just like cleaning up. He pushing his cart. He stopped at me and my wife's table and said, man, they don't really make sausages the way black people prefer them cooked. Just want to give you a heads up.
Yeah, man. They boil them bitches.
Yeah.
They boil them.
Yeah, boil them, steam them.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
That but
someone-
Mama Hama crazy though if you cook it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can go get they shit and like you can
Yeah, they
buy
sell
it.
'em.
Yeah, you can buy it,
Yeah.
and that's where you win at for real. But Columbus is a great food city. I'll say that.
I agree.
But
It was a lot more than what I had pictured, and you know, what I
Now-
mean? Coming from a big city that was an actual
Now-
big food city, yeah.
Mhm.
I need Press Grill to get back.
Hey, Press Grill was essential
I need him
to
to-
my diet when we first got Soul Classics because it was only like
A block
probably
away.
like six storefronts down.
Yeah.
Listen, Press Grill, I'm going to resurrect the buffalo shrimp. I promise you.
Shh, that's crazy.
I'm
You
going to
don't even know
resurrect the
about
buffalo
that.
shrimp.
Yo, so
You
like,
seen it? They
Yeah.
coming.
all right. Let's
Yeah.
talk about it. Let's talk about
They
it.
coming.
The,
Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
thing that I was thinking about was like, bro,
Press
you
Grill
you,
was-
I'm bringing it back, bro. I'm
you
bringing
do-
the real
you do
joints
your
back.
thing. You never thought about opening up a food truck?
No, bro.
That's a lot of
Because
labor.
listen, bro, this is the thing, man. I've had a conversation with the guy who owned the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know the takeaway on a restaurant. I understand the takeaway. As a private chef, I control that
Mm-hmm.
because I don't have utilities.
Okay.
I don't have a lease. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't have a store. You don't have a
No.
brick and mortar.
I don't have that. So therefore, and I control the menu. I don't have to stick with the menu. I don't have to stick with the fluctuation of that.
Yeah.
I can say, oh, okay, it's this, and I can just, I can go with however I see fit. Not that I'm trying to upcharge, not that I'm trying to bust people's heads, but
Mhm.
I control that piece.
Yeah.
I only have to control the food. I only have to control the food. I'm not trying to make people feel as if they're like, oh, well, I have to eat this. No, I'm like, no, I don't care. If you like salmon, I'm going to cook you salmon.
Mhm.
I'm going to make sure I try to cook you the best salmon that
Okay.
you've ever had in your life. Because there's people that are hell-bent on, I don't eat nothing but this. And I only like this. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with what is liking what you like in any aspect of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm going to do my best to bring top tier quality to that.
Yeah.
And that's all I want
That's
to do,
all
bro.
that's all I
That's
like.
all I
It's
want to
just-
do, bro. Like, but in regards to the food truck, I just don't have to worry about. I don't have to put gas in there. I don't gotta worry about cleaning it. I don't gotta do. There's so much extra stuff that come with it. Granted, I love that aspect of ownership, is owning it, and being able to take care of it with anything.
I thought about doing a coffee truck, and
listen,
my family like when my mom comes over, she's like, "Oh my gosh, this is a really good cup of coffee." It's like because I put love and I put care into it, and but with everything in my life, right? Everything in my life that I've done, you know what I'm saying, from photography to videography to everything, it ends up becoming a job, and I don't want to like rob the joy of me making coffee.
And that's where I draw my line with owning a restaurant, is because I don't want it to be a job.
You don't want it to rob your joy.
I don't. Everybody says, "Man, why?"
That's
don't you
why
do
I don't
that?
clean people's shoes no more.
Bro,
Listen.
like when you was doing that, I was like,
Listen,
That's why I don't do that no more. That's why.
it robbed your shoe. Like you didn't have time to clean your own.
That it was
took
just
the
like
love, man.
to put that much passion and hard work and equity and just my time at the end of the day for somebody to just go, I'll fuck them up and be back a few weeks later. It's just like, at first I used to like thrive on that, like, hell yeah, like come back in 2 weeks, I'll take your money again. But now I feel like
no, but that's
you
not
don't
even like
respect
it's
the craft and the time that went into like making, like, I found myself like talking so rudely to like clients. I would say like, there's no way you gave a fuck
that's when
about
you like
this
you
shit.
like you like now you gotta chill. Like now you like now I'm like now I gotta
Yeah,
relax.
there's
Like
no way you could have given a fuck about this shoe to bring it
that's-
to me in this condition.
and that's where like I even draw the line with people saying, "Hey man, you should do plates. Hey, you should sell plates. Hey man, can you like?" I'm like, I love it.
Only if your heart is
Sell
in it.
plates, but that's not what my heart's in.
Yeah,
like I want to bring a restaurant to your house.
Yeah,
That's what I want to bring.
Yeah, so
that
like,
sounds more awesome anyway.
Yeah,
I want to bring a restaurant
I'm
to
not
your
gonna lie.
house.
Like some craziness that I saw. It's not craziness. I think it's a beautiful, like American. You don't fuck with it.
It's good, but you
Knob
know,
Creek
it's got
straight.
that little tang.
A little thing, yeah, a little thing.
Knob Creek
You
is
coulda-
straight.
You could have mixed it with something. I got everything down there.
I see that down there.
Yeah,
I guess
Knob
I
Creek
should-
is straight. It's not. It ain't crazy.
Yeah.
It ain't sweet like some bourbons.
Every
is.
other podcast, I'd have mixed something because, like, you know, obviously I was in it. But when I'm around this guy, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna do the right thing.
Man, relax.
What,
man.
just straight?
No, man,
No,
don't
alright.
try to put me up there.
All right, no. I feel you. I literally look. I got some Jameson cold brew upstairs, and I was about to bring some coffee down here, some cold brew coffee, and make you a little joint.
I would have fucked with it.
Oh,
man,
man,
you
that
should have
sound
just do it,
awesome.
bro.
Let's
Lead
do
with
it.
your gut, man.
Let's
Lead
do
with
it.
your gut.
Anyways, kind of what I was trying to say is like these destinations. So Tulum is super popular, right?
Right.
I was in Tulum during the pandemic, and I'm gonna just be real honest. You don't take your girlfriend to Tulum; it's lit. You know what I mean? But there was these things like, you know, like I would meet people and they were like, "Yo, I got a personal chef. Come to my Airbnb
Right.
and enjoy it."
Yeah.
But it was the best experience ever, and it wasn't. And you know, people look at personal chefs and they're like, "Yo, you know, this is
Dog.
you know, this is just a cook for the crib." No, bro, these whatever they prepared for us was coming straight from their heart.
Listen,
It
bro.
was coming straight from the soul. And
Shout
you could
out
feel it.
to Matic Insurance, bro. Columbus-based company. They reached out to me off of some residual because of some other clients that I've worked with, and they brought me into their employee appreciation. They rented a cabin out there in Hocking Hills, bro. This shit had an Olympic pool in it.
Damn.
Wow, I ain't been there since I was a kid.
Slept
Not
39.
at all.
Slept 39 people.
Mhm.
The cabin slept 39 people.
They probably got newer cabins now.
Had 16 of their 8 of their top performers with their boyfriend or girlfriend coming there to provide dinner, bro. And like, they were like, "Get a private chef, bro." They was like, "What?" And like, cook dinner for them. You know what I mean? Like, they were like, "Bro, we don't have to like convenience. Convenience is worth so much money.
Yeah.
It's worth so much money.
Oh.
Like,
I'll be
I
right
probably could have told this person pay me $1,000 an hour, and they probably would have done it. And that's just even just me, just talking shit. But because of the convenience of having a chef in that
convenience
space
is more than the quality. Sometimes,
yes, man. Like
I'm hungry now, so I might get something on the way home because it's convenient.
Convenience is a winner, man. Like,
yeah.
But like, that's not my focus. My focus is putting out some shit, putting out some fire. Like,
I mean, I'd rather eat fire, but like it's.
But convenience can come first.
Like, where I'm gonna get fire at 10:30. So it's kind of like you gotta take what you can get. But
and it's like, you know, like being in some spaces, bro. Like, you know, blessings. You know, all positivity to the man Ron Jordan right now, man. Like,
so I did it.
Ron is definitely a catalyst to.
He's a playlist champ.
To my success.
What's
man.
that?
Yo, so I made my own toasted vanilla simple syrup.
That's lit.
Oh wow, okay.
That's lit.
This just levels
I just levels the coffee, bro.
That's lit. Now I'm about to go make mine next weekend,
bro. So
I'm about to go make one next weekend.
Yo, Starbucks right now has a toasted vanilla shaken espresso. As soon as I saw that, I was like, yo, I gotta figure this shit out.
What'd you do? Hit Pinterest?
No, I hit just Google.
Okay.
Yeah, you can smell it. Put some on your finger and taste it. It tastes good.
See, I'm about to get at you now. I'm about to get at you, bro. Cause I make Manhattan cherries.
Oh yeah, yo, I need that because I be getting the Marciano joints. Yeah, it don't be.
Yeah, man, them cherries. I don't even like cherries, but them is fire.
I said Marcianos.
They got like this like
that better, though.
like coating.
It's the syrup, bro.
Hey, yo, and Keith, get you a 5-ounce measuring cup, bro. It's everything.
Yo,
is it a Pyrex?
We can take a pause. I gotta take a leak.
Go ahead, enjoy yourself.
Is it right there?
Yeah, you can go right there. Yes.
I gotta get a new French press too, man. I got an IKEA French press, and this is trash.
I got 3 of them, bro. You can take one of mine.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna buy one.
Nah, just double checking.
I like to buy stuff. Just let me have an experience.
What's that?
So this is Jameson Cold Brew. So they pretty much took whiskey and made it taste like coffee. So you can smell this.
Yeah.
It's whiskey and coffee. So basically what they do...
I got some tequila coffee at home.
Really? Like with the Patron drink?
No, it's not. I got it in Mexico.
Oh, dope.
It's only a little bit left. My wife be mixing it with her iced coffee in the morning.
Yeah, so this is... I do my own little cold brew. So like I brew my own drink cold. So what I'm going to do is equal parts coffee and equal parts cold brew Jameson. Because like I don't want him to feel like it's an alcoholic beverage, so you know what I mean? So, and then I'll go ahead and hit it with some of this. Probably equal parts as well.
I want to experience that. This look way more
intriguing.
Yeah, by far.
Shoot, I got you, bro. Here, check this. Let me know how you feel. This is an alcoholic beverage. Make some coffee. You want one?
Yeah.
The summer's about to be lit, bro.
Man, I'm gonna hit you up then, cause I ain't gonna twist this kid's arm.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, bro.
What you at it with?
You know, I need to turn these cameras off. But anyway, I'm trying to get a cracked version of Premiere, bro. Like, cause like, bro, I was paying for that shit and I wasn't.
You made this cold brew?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to taste it by itself?
Yeah.
Well, that's what you start your morning off with.
This is old head dude, bro. He make his own cold brew. It's called Redemption. It's his brand name, bro. He makes some wavy cold brew, bro. Oh yeah, that's nice.
I don't know.
That's nice, bro.
I wouldn't know nice if it was in my face. I got an espresso machine though.
Hey, these niggas, you thought I was from Play when I was doing the videos, huh?
No, bro. That's nice.
I got an espresso machine.
Listen,
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, bro.
Nespresso?
Yeah.
Yo, when you show, I knew niggas didn't know about that. How you think about the cocktail though?
No, this is good. This is good.
The toasted. Can you tell that it's toasted?
Do you need like one of them fancy spoons to stir it up?
You probably do. Man,
I can taste toasted.
Yeah, okay. I'm just double checking, man. I'm just trying to see if I did it right, cause you know
what I would rock with?
What?
I would definitely get this in a nice rock glass, and bring it in that a charred marshmallow.
Okay. See, this is why.
Charred marshmallow.
Let's go. This is why I need
Something I know nothing about.
This is why I need outside influence, bro. I be here by myself looking crazy.
Charred marshmallow would be wavy. Yeah, nah, man.
And it's oat milk. I mean, since we was talking about it, I might as well have brought it out.
Bro, this year's about to be crazy, bro. Like
Everyone's waiting to come outside.
no, but like I'm about to have.
Thank you.
I'm about to have space of a restaurant. My food's gonna be in the city this year.
I would have drank this the whole time.
It's fire, right?
Yeah, this is good. I would have drank this the whole time instead of what I was. That stuff.
Well, I mean, the champagne was good too. It's like sparkling wine, honestly. Now,
Yeah.
I'm popping a bottle every week, every
But you know
episode.
what? But what I would to give this a more ride though. This is my personal opinion.
Okay.
What I like, I wouldn't go with the Jameson cold brew bottle. I would go with the legit Jameson.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Or I would go with the Jameson Black, something that's a little bit more
So I have
subtle.
So I have cold brewed my own. Like I soaked some whiskey, some bourbon, and but that shit went way quick. Like I drank all that. I soaked some whiskey in like coffee beans and then let it just rock.
Oh, for real?
Bruh, made my own cold.
I meant to
brew.
bring you some of that upper cup.
Oh,
I meant
yeah?
to bring you some of that upper cup,
Bro, yeah, you told me about that.
We be getting lunch from there.
bro.
Yeah.
He
It's
sleep on the
We get
coffee.
the turkey sandwich.
The hot turkey,
Yeah.
the spicy turkey. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit
Bruh,
just so
like,
he heated too fast.
Listen, I'm so geeked. I can't wait till this summer, man. I can't wait to give, like y'all,
Yeah.
y'all can be like, bro, we at this spot. Like, it's not gonna be mine,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna have a presence,
Yeah.
very heavy.
You gonna have some influence there.
No, the whole culinary presence is gonna be me. It's
Yeah.
gonna be my inception.
Okay.
So that's what's gonna be great. A lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
my man Chilt's out here. Like my man Jamie's out here now.
Yeah.
Like, and it's cool, and I like that. You know what I mean? And it gives me something. It gives me that I got a new baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that shit is amazing feeling. Is being able to work off that new baby feeling, man. I really like. I love putting work out for people now. Like, 'cause I never was that. I never was that guy. Like, I've always have aesthetic. I've always had like a feel for things, man. But like,
Yeah.
I've never been the one to put the stuff out. And people say, "Hey, I want that." That's even something bigger. It's just say like, I got something to put out, but then to have somebody say, "I want that,"
You got a demand, bro.
it's two different things.
The demand is important.
Yeah,
be
like
running
to
away
say
from the
I want to
demand.
put it out, and then
You
to
be
have somebody
running from
say
the
I want it.
demand?
I run from the
Talk about
demand.
it.
I do shit that I don't think is cool. It's just cool to me, and it end up being cool to others. And then they be like, "I want that." I'm like, I'm gone. I'm gonna do something else.
Do something else.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but
Really,
Corn is big in Ohio. You ever thought about making a dish like that like resonates with Ohio? Like the
every
fry-
day,
Yeah.
every day, bro. Legit, I got a fish taco with the yellow perch
Yellow perch.
and the walleye.
Mm.
I did beer batter walleye, bro, with a CBC beer, dog.
CBC.
With a CBC
Man,
beer,
I ain't
bro.
I
never-
think I saw that. You post that.
Yeah, but it was good. It wasn't great because
Okay.
I did the double IPA. I used the Bodie,
Okay, Bodie.
but
yeah, I did
it
see
was
that.
it was real. You could taste that double IPA.
in the batter.
Yes, it was very Bodie.
Bro.
It was very Bodie. However, but I got a recipe for a two types of fish tacos.
Okay.
A beer batter one, and then just a regular grilled one, and then like the good old cornmeal fish fry joint. It's here, bro. It's here. I got my LLC. I can sell stuff now legally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm here. So,
Yo, let me give you something though. So like I lived in Texas, right?
mhm.
I understand the culture. You gotta do a black and catfish joint.
Black and catfish.
Black and catfish.
Do you feel like it's necessary?
I
Or do you feel
believe
like
it.
that's too old school?
No, I believe it's necessary. I believe it's necessary. What can you do? What can you do to a blackened catfish taco? So just being artists and being and creatives and being like true to our core. What can you do with the blackened catfish that can bring out the Ohio-ness of it? You know what I'm saying?
The blackened catfish.
Blackened catfish. How do you feel about blackened catfish? I think it's a staple, bro.
No, it is, bro. Like, I mean, every fish has a staple in some type of culture. You know what I mean? Like, fish is fish. People fish.
Facts.
Think about it. People don't chicken. People don't beef. You know what I mean? They fish.
They do beef.
Think about that.
Nobody beefs.
No, but right. But nobody beefs. Nobody's going out and I'm gonna go catch a cow today.
Yeah.
No,
People
for
go
sure.
fish.
Yeah, the cow is right there.
Right. So think about it. That's a real thing, especially in the black community. I'm always gonna go back to the black community. Man.
Yeah,
we
that's
we used
what
to
I-
catching
That's our roots.
bluegill,
Right.
bluegill, crappie, and some catfish. Right.
Yeah.
So
Maybe an occasional bass.
maybe an occasional
Occasional.
bass. Right. It's got to be a striped bass.
But bluegill is definitely.
Yeah, some
You
bluegill,
hear
some
that.
catfish nuggets,
Yeah.
boom, 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 whatever. You know what I mean? However, I feel like personally, it all comes with the accoutrements. You got to leave blackened catfish as blackened catfish. It comes with everything else behind it. I'm playing with the sauces and the veggies that come with behind
That's
it.
where I was. I was gonna let y'all talk about y'all's fish, but I like what goes on top of fish tacos.
No, I'm coming with the
Yo,
accoutrements.
All
All right. So let's talk about it.
All
The,
right,
the
let's do
reason
it.
why I'm gonna say this is this: like in Texas, a
Mhm.
blackened catfish and a Ponson train over a bed of rice. Ponson train made everything for the blackened catfish.
So, rice is
It was a
not
dirty
for.
rice.
It's not for every taco for me. It's not for every taco.
Well, I'm not saying tacos, but I'm just saying blackened catfish in general.
Black catfish and rice. I mean, yeah, but fish and
Ponson
rice.
train. How do you feel? Do you make Ponson train,
I don't make Ponson train.
bro?
What's Possum Train?
It's a cream. It's like a cream sauce mixed with
Yeah.
seafood. And then
I was
pour it
waiting
over.
to see what you put on top, like a, like a slaw or a corn salsa. Like
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, whenever you go visit your friend in Texas, and you go to a place that has Ponson Train sauce, Lake Ponson Train is a lake in New Orleans or Louisiana. I'm gonna say Louisiana because I can't.
It's almost like a, God damn it, it's a
Alfredo without the cheese.
yeah, but it's also kind of like the God damn it, I'm trying to think of it right now. Shit,
Bro,
hand
it's
quarter.
delectable.
Hand quarter used to put it with their
I can imagine that.
see, hand quarter.
Hand quarter would be the one that does.
I
the
went there
Ponson.
when they first.
etouffee. There you go.
Oh yeah, I'm very
Etouffee.
familiar with
So
etouffee.
etouffee.
It's two different things.
No, it's a sauce, and it's a seafood sauce.
It's two different things.
No, but it's a
disrespect, no
sauce.
disrespect. Being from living in Texas for 8 years is two different things.
It's because it's Texas. It's because it's Texas. Etouffee is a French. It's a French technique basis. Butter,
Yeah.
seafood.
But I'm gonna say Ponson Train. Etouffee came from French, right?
Right.
Ponson Train came from the struggles of being in French.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
like,
know.
I
And
know
there's
you know,
technique.
but I just gotta say it.
I know. Go ahead, get it off. Get it
I
off,
gotta
get it off,
say it.
get
I gotta say it.
Get off. I respect it. I'm
But
just
look,
I'm
look.
just letting you. I'm just thinking of a sauce that
Look,
you add.
If you've never cooked a Ponson Train, I need that. I need that.
Send me a recipe.
Yeah.
And we can fuck around with it, man. Pause.
I need that from you, bro. I want to change your life, and the only way I could do it is by introducing new things. And in my opinion, personally,
Listen, me, you, I'll take my wife. We can go because my wife got to go. Wife, you got to go because you know you got to go. Because wife ain't going without me going.
What you say?
Gonna do
Quarantine
some-
sauce? What's it called?
Ponson Train.
Ponson Train.
I'm gonna text it to you.
Yeah,
so
and,
that way you know.
I'm
your
about to look it up right
your
now.
dialect is just not giving me every letter.
Bro,
Bex.
yeah, you're right. You're probably right. Hey, I wish we could call King and he would pick up so we could ask him about it.
He would answer if I called.
Ponson Train.
Call him right now.
Let me text my brother, man. Ponson Train.
Concentrate.
Let me see if there's a hashtag, my man.
He ain't like the food aficionado though. To be honest with you,
Concentrate.
Concentrate. That sound like concentrate. Concentrate.
Concentrate.
What up? Hey, what's concentrate sauce?
Hey Siri, what's concentrate?
What's concentrate sauce?
See, I'm just getting concentrate.
Concentrate.
Concentrate, bro.
I told you TK ain't no
King, bro, you gotta don't do me like that, bro. What's up, baby?
I see Lake Pontchartrain.
man, here.
Okay. I got Pontchartrain. Lake
So I'm
Pontchartrain.
trying to talk about Pontchartrain sauce. I like
bro. There's
when I live in Texas.
Yo,
We used to get like Pontchartrain
bro,
poured
there's a
over
CH in it.
over catfish and rice.
Pontchartrain.
Pontchartrain.
Bro.
No?
Pontchartrain.
Pontchartrain.
Oh God.
Where the sauce
well,
at,
maybe it's
though?
Texas. Yo. So this
Yeah,
my
he
boy.
said what?
He's straight from Louisiana. I already know he's hit with everything. So that's,
Cajun
I believe in
Pontchartrain.
you.
I just
But
There
hey,
it goes.
we on a
Pontchartrain.
podcast right now.
There it goes. We found it.
Yeah,
found
Pontchartrain
it.
sauce. It's
Because we
it's
Google-
a thing.
I didn't say it wasn't. We just don't know that your dialect is throwing it off.
concentrate sauce.
Yeah, it says.
Pontchartrain.
What's up, man? You look good, man. How you doing?
His dialect was throwing
Oh
it
man,
off.
yeah,
Concentrate.
that's dope, bro. That's dope, bro.
Concentrate.
Man, it's good to see you, man. I'm so mad. My sister lives in at an Air Force base out there in Seattle.
Pontchartrain sauce.
So,
it's like
so
it's
she
it's
real
a
close
white
to you.
etouffee.
So
Oh, okay.
whenever I get some money and I can figure it out, I'm gonna come out and visit you, bro.
We about to find out. I'm about to get. The
Yeah. I'm just gonna pull up on you.
Cajun Pontchartrain.
That's what's up.
Sauce.
Yeah, we can do that, too.
Blackened catfish with Pontchartrain.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you off, man. I ain't want to take too much of your time. I was trying to school these boys.
Listen,
That's all it was.
Listen, dog. Butter, French.
All right, bro.
Mushrooms, French. Shrimp, French.
All right, I'll
whipping
hit you up,
cream,
bro.
French. Garlic powder.
All right.
Bro, this is dog.
Can you do that?
This is a white etouffee.
Is it?
Yes, man.
All right, I'm just double checking.
It's cool, bro.
But
I'm
it's-
here for you.
But it's dope though, right?
I support it.
I guarantee.
It's like a French Oscar sauce.
Hey, can you find what we call crawfish out here?
No, and then in New Orleans they call it crayfish.
Crayfish, yeah. No, but listen, that's what it is.
Concentrate.
It's Oscar sauce,
Yeah.
but for fish. Oscar sauce on your steak, Oscar
Yeah.
sauce on your fish.
Okay.
That's what it is, man.
Okay.
It's cool, man.
I
I'm
appreciate
here.
it. No. I'm not. Yo, I'm just a guy that goes to places and eat.
Yeah.
That's
No,
it.
it's fine.
That's
Pon-
me. I just like good shit, and sometimes I gotta make it myself because I ain't gonna.
You just get, but Pontchartrain take technique because it's got fucking whipped cream in it, so you gotta make sure you don't break that shit.
Yo,
Shit,
can I
one
tell you
time
something? Let me tell you
I wanted
something.
chopped cheese real bad. I just
Yo,
Bro, I had a chopped cheese.
yeah.
I make the
I
best
went to
chopped
Harlem.
cheese.
I went to
yo.
Red
For real?
Rooster, and then I went
Yo,
to.
You always been a cheeseburger making that. home.
Listen,
Dude.
I
let's
make
do it.
cheeseburgers.
Let's do it right now. Let's say it
Yeah.
right now. Let's
I
make a
got
chopped
bur- I
cheese.
got
Let's
beef
do it.
upstairs.
Let's do chopped cheese. A fucking situation out here, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We gotta make our own bodega and shit. We're like we got like
I don't give a
expired.
fuck, bro.
Bodega.
We got the bodega.
It didn't gotta be but this big, bro. You give me a flat top.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is
bro.
give me a 36-inch flat top, and I
That's
can
what
make a
I
chopped
need.
cheese happen,
I
dog.
wish I could go buy that. I would buy it on.
Yo,
my
like
own.
a hibachi grill at the crib.
Yes.
Just
Bro, I got one. I got one sitting in the fucking. I have a flat top sitting.
yo,
in the
you don't
fucking
got a grill where you could
storage.
switch the propane part for the because like Sam the cooking guy.
Listen, no.
Santa
no,
Cooking
time
Guy
out,
setup
time out.
is
I
nasty.
watched my man Jay's progress, bro. When he was like, bro, I went from the electric to the gas.
Oh,
bro.
bro.
He was like, I got the new crib, got the. Gas,
I wasn't
got
buying the house
shoe
unless it
room.
had the gas hook.
He said, I need the shoe room and the gas,
Bro,
dog.
that's all I asked for. I said, like, realtor and my wife, y'all can do whatever else. As long as I got a place to put my shoes and I got a gas stove, y'all can have everything else.
Yeah, bro.
We gonna have electric, so I can put big TVs everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey.
that's funny. You remember that?
That shit funny, bro. I watched it, bro.
Yeah.
I
Gas
watched
stove,
it,
nigga.
man.
Gas stove. It hit.
It hit way
If you
different.
got a gas stove and a cast iron
Your
skillet,
shit get hot.
yeah, you can be the fucking man anywhere.
Bro, like I be so mad because I try to make my burgers and I can't crisp them the way I want to crisp them. You know what I'm saying? It's because I got a cast iron, but I got a fucking flat top, glass top. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Got to put it
that
on
mug
fucking,
ain't even easy to clean.
You got to put it on.
Yo,
hot.
but can I tell you the secret how to clean the glass top? Razor blade.
For real. Oh, you be on
Nope.
I just be like,
You know what's better?
what's that?
Salt.
Yeah.
Man, fuck y'all.
Salt, man.
I can't,
And
I can't
all
even-
lemon
I can't
too.
even be right.
You ain't even got to fuck
can't-
up the fucking texture, bro. Just
I
throw the
can't-
salt in there. Just
Yeah.
get you some of the blue box, the iodized,
Okay.
and just
I
scrub
forgot,
it with
yeah.
a brush, bro.
You heard it from the chef.
Lemon too. Lemon.
Yep,
I
lemon,
can't
baking soda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even be right around
But
y'all.
the
That's
salt-
cool. I like it though. I appreciate
That's
it.
all right. I like
I'm learning
being
every
wrong
day.
around certain people because that means I'm learning some shit.
Yes.
I'm just
Yeah.
here. I'm just here for you, man. I'm here to support you in your cast iron cleaning
Yeah,
endeavors.
I ain't do nothing. Bro, I don't really be eating fried food that much, so like I wanted some wings so bad, so I went to Walmart and got like a $25 deep fryer. Got it cracking.
I got a fry daddy. I actually just gave it to my cousin because she cooking more than I do on that shit. I'd rather just.
I use a cast iron popper.
What the fry? Then you gotta disclose the grease afterwards.
Yeah, I just pour it
Just
back in the
let it
bottle
sit
it
in
came
it.
in and throw that.
I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. Oil cheap, bro.
Yeah, ain't nothing
Unless
but
you get
$3.
peanut oil, bro. But like, yeah, I use cast iron.
So where you pour it out at?
Oh, you put it right back in the jug. Let it cool off and then pour it right back in the jug and then toss that bitch like next day.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I gotta have precision to pour it back in that.
Get
You
funnel.
get a funnel. Yeah.
Copper funnel, bro. Funnel fucking 50 cents, bro.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I use the old what's the little what's the stuff you clean your clothes with? The detergent shit.
Oh yeah, man, whatever. You got a little
Yeah.
extra jug just hanging around, just keep the jug, bro.
Yeah.
It's like motor oil, old school.
Man.
Yeah.
'Cause you
Same
don't want
shit.
that shit in your sink.
Yeah, nah. That shit don't seize up though. That shit ain't like bacon fat.
Oh, they.
Yeah, so it ain't. I mean, if it's a little bit, of course you don't want to just keep running that shit down your sink. But
y'all keep bacon fat on the stove though?
bro,
I
got
grew up with that, but
Bro, I got a mug full of fucking. Don't get me started, bro. I got shit. I got fucking duck fat, bacon fat. I got chicken fat.
man, that's what I want to
Beef
get more
fat.
experience in is duck.
Yo, duck is dope.
Duck is dope, but
You can
it's
buy
like.
duck fat.
But the thing is
Man.
how do you get people to eat a midwell breast? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh man.
Oh, that's the thing.
that's the thing, bro. Like, you gotta cook that shit like it's not like
Dave Chappelle, you got duck grease on my jeans.
yeah, but no, but like duck fat is fire to cook in, bro. Like wings, cooking wings in duck fat.
Or just add an additional layer. I know if you go to like Japanese places, you get duck fat.
I want
fried.
some Peking duck. Bad.
Bro,
Some
duck
what?
fat,
Peking duck.
frying in duck fat, bro, is insane, bro. Like,
Quack,
Yo,
quack.
so you heard of Peking duck?
yes, bro.
What's
But
Peking
no, I'm
duck?
saying like
It's like they
deep
like
frying chicken wings in
they
duck
smoke
fat
the
is
shit out of
amazing.
it, and they like the. Yeah, it's some shit in China. Like it's a.
That's that super duper glazed like shiny duck.
Oh, Peking duck.
Yeah. But no, like confit, like triple confit wings, bro.
Don't you make? Or can't you make confit? What's that with the with
confit
garlic?
is a way of cooking, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause you can do that with like garlic cloves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do garlic confit.
You did that, didn't you?
I went to Saraga, got some
did that.
garlic. They already peeled it, just dropped it
Yeah.
in the joint with some olive oil.
Yeah.
And nigga, that olive oil was point on point.
Oh, after doing that,
Yeah, so
Yeah,
like
you just
so,
have a garlic oil after.
so
that.
like
so you infuse it.
a lot of niggas be fucking with my ramen. So what I did, like, so me and my cousin, we cook ramen together.
You still be talking to Tyler?
My cousin, nah,
You didn't hear from him?
he don't fuck with the family like that.
Oh,
I talk with his younger brother though.
it'd be like that.
Yeah, I talk with his younger brother all the time. So me, and then but it's my female cousin.
Mm-hmm.
So we took some pork
He
belly.
used to be your sidekick.
Nigga, I'm telling you, I love that. I still love him to this day, but he's just a different type of nigga. Like you can tell
Yeah.
he's a different type of nigga.
Yeah,
And
he's
obviously when that separation happened when I moved to Texas, it definitely
Oh, well, I can understand that
Yeah.
then, because that nigga was like Yeah, it used to be part of your armpit.
Yeah, that was my nigga. What they called it? My nigga, my nerve. For sure. Like I felt that nigga. But like, no, when I made a ramen so we did it the Instapot way because it was easier to cook pork belly that way and get it where we wanted to go. So we got pork belly cooked most of the way in the Instapot. Then we deep fried it. Well, not deep fried it, but pan fried it. And then we sliced it to a way where it would fit in the ramen. And then not only that, everything that the seasonings that we did with the pork belly inside of the Instant Pot, we used that for.
You can build a real good broth with an Instant Pot though.
Yeah,
like,
we made the broth.
You get some
with
of
that
them
base.
beef parts that you can't get it. Like you can get them at Saraga.
Nigga,
and just concentrate that broth. Yeah,
nigga. That broth was kicking. I was like, I need a whole jar of that broth because I'm gonna make some ramen later and I'm gonna use that for my broth. But nigga, we had the pork belly. I took a ribeye, fucking seared that motherfucker and had that shit medium, like medium well or no medium rare. I had it medium rare. We chopped the ribeye into dice.
It's nice when you drop it raw because they cook in the broth,
bro. And I was telling her, she was like, "Yo, I want to do the when you do a ramen, how you like cook the egg. That's like a boil phase, like a
poached.
It's kind of, but it's kind of like
it's the jelly egg, bro.
The jelly egg,
like
a
6-minute egg.
I told her this, like, listen,
you talking about them eggs?
I was like, bro, the way I do my shit is I let the broth cook my egg. I just crack the egg in that motherfucker and let the broth cook.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about you open it up and just let it work.
Yeah, because it's a whole different vibe.
Let the egg white run.
She was like, "Nah, that's not the way I want to do it." So she did it the way to where like it's like
hard boil
it, but the inside is still jelly. Like
you just cut it in half. And
that's the way she wanted to do it. But I let my
that's usually how it's traditionally presented.
Yeah, it's how it's traditional. I do it my way because I know my way tastes delicious.
You ever been to Ampersand?
No, I haven't.
What's that?
Dog,
That's a
Ampersand.
place?
It's the ramen spot right across the street from North Star.
I go to Tenzuk Express.
Bro, go to Ampersand and ask for the tonkatsu.
Bro,
that's the spot that Rio always posted.
What?
The Ampersand.
I always go to Tenzuk Express.
Nah, bro, go to Ampersand and get the
Tenzuk
tonkatsu.
Express. The Asian people that
go to Ampersand.
Ampersand.
On High Street, bro.
I hate High Street.
Right next to motherfucking Seesaw, bro. It's right across the street from. It's
okay,
directly across the street from North Star, bro.
All right, so
crazy.
Here, you always telling us, you telling us to go places. We just had we this is an inner outer body experience right now. This podcast right here brings people closer. What I'm trying to say is that don't tell us where to go. Bring us together. Let's go together.
I don't care,
So
bro.
I'm just
talk
gonna
about this
put
shit.
my note maker because I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Whenever I just have the urge.
Just get the tonkatsu.
Tonkatsu.
I'm very familiar. That's the pork. That's the pork bone. The pork broth.
Yes, bro. That's the pork broth.
Ampersand.
Ampersand. Yep.
Bro.
Ampersand.
Let's all go together.
Where else should I go? I'm making notes of everywhere. I need all the YouTube places too.
Ampersand is good. Ampersand and Emmett's, bro. But Emmett's is like a brunch spot.
Emmett's.
Them is my two spots right now, bro. Just
bro, I went to. How you feel about what's that shit called up north in Polaris? Everybody's going to right now.
Kitchen Social.
How you feel about
you
can get the wrong thing.
I went to the one in Dublin and it was weak.
But you get the breakfast tacos for brunch.
Yeah.
See.
I did a salad.
I'll fuck somebody's. I'll ruin somebody's day with breakfast tacos for real. Like
in a good way though.
They coming. I'll ruin somebody's day in breakfast tacos.
Well, let me hype them first before you decide to sell them.
That's fine. I'll ruin somebody's day with breakfast tacos.
Yeah, they got this, man. The Kitchen Social got this sausage gravy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, Kitchen Social. I mean, the one I went to the one in Dublin and it was alright.
Nah, you can get the wrong thing because where I'm at right now with Kitchen Social is, I probably went like 3 or 4 times and they was straight fire visits. And I started trying to get different stuff now, and I've been on like a 3-streak mid streak, and now it's kind of like I don't want to go.
I got the chorizo hash. I got the shrimp and grits, and I got the.
Everybody swear by the shrimp and grits, but I kind of like not move.
Shrimp and grits is underwhelming.
Yeah.
Their chorizo hash with the little charred cornbread, underwhelming.
Their biscuits though.
Biscuits fire.
Their French toast. Their French toast. My wife loves it. It's alright. I make a pretty mean. I make a very mean.
I ain't had French toast in years, but I really want some.
I got the fish and chips last time I went.
It
was trash.
Yeah.
You got it too?
Yeah.
It wasn't good. It like
just a bunch of grease and crunch.
Yeah. So what I did though, it's weird. So I ordered Domino's. People like shit on Domino's. How you feel about Domino's?
I hate Domino's.
Everybody hates Domino's. But
it's some
when
good
I throw it in the air
choices.
fryer to reheat it, it's the best pizza I ever had in my life.
For
Air
real?
fryer saved a lot of shit. And it saved kitchen social fish.
Y'all gotta put Pauly G's on the menu.
What's Pauly G's?
It's on High Street. It's
Pauly G's?
It's cloth talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the Warriors of pizza.
Damn.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Pauly
G's,
for sure. I mean, they both of the dudes that run them spots. My nigga Steph that run Warriors, and then the other dude, don't go to Pauly G's without me going with you, cause he like that's how. Yeah, Pauly G's is next level. Like they do that Detroit style, and it's.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's Detroit style.
Say
okay,
less.
Okay. Yeah,
Say less.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a big fan of Jets, but I like Detroit style pizza.
Yeah, I ain't a big fan of Jets either, but the Pauly G's, they do it up, and they take great pride in their product.
Yeah.
Word up.
Yeah, for sure.
Noted, bro.
Hey, Pauly G's, if you listening, man, we don't sponsor. You ain't sponsored, but come holler at your boy Visually Dax.
Man,
nigga.
you just go to you just,
Perception is Key podcast.
The Warriors though, best cheesesteak in the fucking
Man, dog, bro, that shit is crazy.
That cheesesteak is.
Yeah.
Crazy,
What you get
bro.
when you went there?
Nigga, I got a cheesesteak. And so, like, look.
I got that roasted pork.
Yo,
bro.
let me
Roasted
get.
pork crazy too, but that's a level of flavor that people not really.
No,
ready
that's
for.
something that you got to be open minded.
Yeah, because they got the broccoli rabe on there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I got the cheesesteak too. And, but look.
I'll be getting
I got
secret
them
menu
both
items
ways.
there that nobody get.
Yo, I seen this shit. I was like,
Of course,
yo,
bro.
where's
Of
that
course
at?
you would.
I'm not sure if you seen because I ain't allowed to post. I just had the steak and egg joint.
Okay.
Whoa. Yeah, and then he did the
He made a
Oof.
brunch. He made a brunch.
I
Brunch
did
sandwich.
the this is the roast beef with the jardinera and the provolone.
Yeah, I need that jardinera.
You ain't post that ever.
Cause you can't, cause it's not
Yeah,
on the menu.
it's kind of like selling people the short. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he be
bro,
like,
you ain't never gonna get this,
Jay,
bro.
don't post this, man, cause you're gonna send people here, and I'm gonna tell them
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
But the steak and egg, he do it's like a quiche type recipe. That's why the
Okay.
egg be so
Yeah.
thick.
Yeah.
He do cream, heavy cream with the egg, and yeah, man.
I
Don't
need
get me
that.
talking about
Because that.
I need that jardinera.
Yo, I'm
Bro,
gonna tell you.
I
So
can tell you how to do that.
I went, and it was me and my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I got her a steak, just a straight steak.
I think I got that picture you sent to me.
Yeah, she just ate it. She's like, this is really good,
Yeah.
and she's picky.
Yeah.
So
Bro, he make that whiz himself.
yeah, but she can't eat cheese. But like
Mm.
the steak by itself,
Oh, yeah.
steak, and then she like ketchup. She had ketchup head.
Yeah, he don't do ketchup there.
Yeah. So I had to
I don't
get the
think he even
packets.
got
I had to
ketchup,
squeeze that motherfucker in there for her to be like.
Oh, he had some packets?
Yeah, he had some packets. So
Yeah,
like no, he hooked me up. I didn't, I don't go up there and be like trying to get clout. Like, yo,
He's such a purist that when people ask for
Yeah.
certain things, certain ways that he won't do,
yeah,
he won't tell them no. He just say okay, and he just will make it his way.
yeah.
And then when they be like, "Yo, my steak don't got no lettuce, tomato," you're like, "Yeah, we don't do that here."
Uh,
I like that. I
No,
like
no.
that.
I'll tell you some shit when the microphone's is off about
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yo,
But,
yeah.
yo,
like
actually,
that. But
I should
feel
probably
him
turn.
though. Like I'm
Yeah.
the same
Let
way.
me-
Don't
bro.
sacrifice the integrity of the product
Yeah.
for someone's.
No, fact.
I'm not doing that for
Like,
you.
like maybe at McDonald's when you tell me no mayonnaise, all right, we ain't putting no mayonnaise on it. Or
You
no
can
tartar
do a
sauce.
McDonald's, however the fuck you want it done, because
Yeah.
it's like
Or Burger King, have it your way. Whatever.
billions served. Like, what's one guy out of these billions that's
Yeah.
gonna affect the?
But when you got like a very genuine shop that's actually cooking because of their love.
Man, I'll
for
be in
cooking.
there at like 3 o'clock in the morning with him. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, try that. Let's see if we can.
Damn.
Like, yeah, like, bro, this motherfucker really make everything. Did a Cuban like, mom, nigga,
Would.
I made the pickles.
Can I say something
Yeah,
though?
I need that.
Can I say something real quick, bro? You gotta understand, the person that you are is what's opening up these doors. It's not nothing else. You so dope,
I'll
man.
take it.
Bro, you so dope. You a dope individual, man.
Yeah,
I
take it,
praise
thank
you, man. Like as a friend, like if I talk about you It's never negative, bro. And I just want to let you know it's highly positive.
I appreciate
So
it.
I just want to let you know that's the reason why you're able to get to where you're going and talk to people who you're talking to and put yourself in the places that you are. It's not necessarily anything about anything else, but just you being yourself and you embracing yourself and you understanding who you are and understanding what you want to tolerate and who you want to be around. So like I just want to say,
I appreciate that.
As an individual, bro, for me, I know Jamie feel the same way. Yo, you a dope individual, man.
I'll take it.
You and we gotta celebrate you, bro. 100% for your life.
Well, next month is my motherfucking heart anniversary.
Yeah.
Go, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'll just try to treat people how I want to be treated.
Facts.
That's it, man. It's just like just being a man of principle, man.
Yeah, stand on your shit.
Stand on it.
Man of principle. It's hard, bro. It's hard in this world, bro, to be a man of principle. It's hard to be a man.
Because there's so many avenues and lanes you can slip down now.
Everything.
Principle. It's hard to stand on anything. You know what I mean? And it's just like it takes the most resilient individual to be that.
But now I see how you say how close you and B is. That makes sense because you could tell y'all almost one and the same once you say that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's my nigga, though. He cool. I think the last dealings we had together, I put him on the FAFSA Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a little thing at work for FAFSA, and he did a little art piece. I made sure he got paid. But yeah, he did like some like kid holding a book. Nigga be doing his thing, man. That nigga be ice skating on real skates.
Yeah. Yo, it's getting mad late. Yo, we've been here for a mad. I'm just gonna put an outro real quick so that way we can turn these cameras off. For one, man, appreciate all y'all for coming. I already did an outro. We're gonna do another one. I appreciate all y'all for coming. For one, y'all both are highly valued individuals in my personal life.
Thank you.
So the reason why I brought y'all on this podcast was to share y'all individuality and the goals and the morals that y'all have with the people. So thank you for joining the Perception is Key podcast. Yo, it's your boy Visually Dex. We got Jamie. We got Jay Wood. Two highly motivational, innovational, motivational. Did I say motivational?
All the nationals.
All the nationals individuals. Thank you for joining on the Visually Dex Perception is Key podcast. You already know what it is. We out here in these streets, man. It is what it is. We just trying to be straightforward and honest at the end of the day. Love y'all. Be safe. Care as minute as possible. Taco Bell is very crazy to eat. I just said a random shit.
Taco Bell.
All right, y'all. We out.
Hey.
Nigga.